Hey everybody, Jedimike here, and I'm just doing another Chillout session tonight because I had some extra time. I felt like doing one tonight, and it's gonna probably be a relatively short one. And like I said, it's pretty much off the cuffs, whatever goes down. Anybody who comes on and talk, we can talk about anything. Don't hesitate to ask any questions, and please, guys, I am not too tired to freaking ask questions. So yeah, thanks, Marcus, man. I mean, I know you, bro. I know you're sick, but man, just make sure you stay in bed, bro. Don't worry too much about internet shit. Just like heal up and shit. I need people to you know think about their health right now. The same go applies to me, man, because I was aching all over today, man. My chest was hurting a little bit today, and then another area was hurting. So I don't know why. So I don't know, man. It was just really cold today at the time. So I just kind of need people to be in a take care of health. I'm gonna plan a freaking checkup sometime next week. I know, man. It is. It is. It is. Fucking everything crap is needs to stop. This bitch that's hurting me right now, that's pissing me off. I'm not even working right now. I got off so earlier, like late earlier. My bad, early. But yeah, man, I agree with you, man. It's some bullshit. It's trash, and it should never ever happen. Be honest. People are gonna think I'm worried about what I'm about to say. That's particularly why I hate the human body so much. It could take like you could take care of your body so much, like my man Primal said, and you can still get sick. That's why I hate that shit. Do everything right. But yeah, like I said, agree wholeheartedly. What's up with the funk, man? Come on up, bro. Like I said, it's pretty much off the cuffs, and we're pretty much talking about anything. Like I said, it's a chill out session for a reason. Anything you want to speak about, anything you want to ask, you are welcome to come on, my man. Link is in the chat. Cause I ain't doing much of anything tonight. I proposed my video, postpone my anime video again. I'm dropping 2, 3 videos on that other channel tomorrow when I get the hell off of work. I thought about doing it all on one, but I'm not gonna do that. I think I'll just do it separately so I don't botch up my shit. I know exactly what I'm gonna say and talk about. What's up with the funk? What's up with the funk? Yeah, like I said, man, if you come on, that'd be great. If you can't, then we understand. Plug into it. I know, Mr. Router. I know what you're talking about. I love that little icon that tells me your connection is unstable or some shit. How's it going?
Chilling. What are you doing right now?
Oh, nothing really, man. I kind of got off work really early, like around 3. I got my
All right.
food,
Well,
ate, and got back up. So I'm not really doing much of anything right now.
okay. My neighbor and his friends, they have a EP they want to have me review, which is some music. And I
Okay,
was gonna see if you want to review it with me.
we
They're
could
about
do
to
that.
put it out. They got 4 tracks they're about to put out, and I think it's gonna be pretty dope. So I want to see if you want to review it with me. I'm about to check it out.
All right, we could do that.
All right. Well, real quick, is it already on Spotify or is this just your guys' music here?
It's not on Spotify right now.
It's not.
No, it's not.
Okay, so we're just gonna hear it here live.
All right, cool. Go ahead.
But the audio quality will
Wait,
be
just
like
1 second.
shitty at AF.
Say it again.
Oh no! I said go ahead.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep. Yeah, we're ready.
All right.
Let's see how we get this stuff. Renne durch die Wohnung und such nach Kakerlaken, doch was will man erwarten? Wie viel für Augenschaden, alle Augen sind auf mich, alle reden über mich, alle lachen über mich, doch gefühlt, ich bin paranoid. Probiert und von allen wegzukommen, bin den ganzen Tag benommen, mein Zug ist verloren. Mein Leben ist gefickt im Mia Khalifa, sie lachen schon wieder und ich falle immer tiefer. Komm nicht klar, weil mir alles zu viel war. Mama dachte, ich bin ein Krieger, doch jetzt ist ein Verlierer. Betäube die Gefühle, 2 Pillen. Meine Sucht ist gegen meinen Willen. Fühlen uns wie Talbombing und die Vitamine. Tag der Kommissar, ich hab zu viel konsumiert. Ich gucke auf die Uhr, es ist gerade mal 4. Wir saufen mit den Jungs und wir sind am Eskalieren. Fühlen uns wie Talbombing und die Vitamine. Tag der Kommissar, ich hab zu viel konsumiert.
Not bad.
Want us to stop it?
Yeah, that's good now.
Okay.
That's perfect. Not bad.
Oh shit. And I'm on 20%. Shit.
But wait a second.
Don't worry, man. We'll speed it up. Don't worry.
All right, go ahead. So, want me to go first, or you want to give your review first?
You go first. I'm gonna go last because I can say a lot of stuff to that one.
Okay. It's one of the best flows that I've heard in German. That's for sure. And it was a flow that was actually probably more reminiscent of like that California style from like the early 90s a bit, you know.
Yes.
Like Dub C shit, you know, but German. But yeah, I liked it a lot, and the beat was smooth, and the way they kind of rapped together was kind of like Bone Thugs and Harmony, but like as a duo, like they were kind of going back and forth over each other. So, and they did that live too, as I was sitting here. So they rapped it along the same way.
I would say the like I said, I love the flow. I love the California inspiration of where it comes from. I love that, and also that's something you could just really just be copacetic, just smoking or just freaking just chilling to something like that into a club or literally into your own house. So I like that. And funny is coming from a guy that listens to all different type of freaking music from around the world. So yeah, I do like it. That's something I could chill to.
Okay.
Definitely. I give it if I had to give it a number, I give it at 8.5. To be honest, that sounds really good. Like I can listen to it on multiple.
The camera. You can't flip the camera on StreamYard, huh?
Beautiful, man.
No, I think you can.
Thanks for the review, man.
That's what's up, man. Listen, you guys created a dope freaking
Man,
beat, man.
greetings.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, man.
Shout out. Yeah, man. Shout out to the German brothers out there, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, that was my beat, man. Love
Hey.
you, bro. Keep up the work, man.
Oh, definitely, man. Like I said, if you guys like keep doing what y'all doing, man. Yeah, let's say y'all make tons of money from that, man. Literally, because that's some copacetic shit.
Yeah, you guys link up on YouTube. He has a YouTube.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, are you guys planning to make your own SoundCloud off of that?
Yeah, we'll upload it. It's not ready yet. Like it's a demo.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're gonna demo it first, and then if it gets if it gets a lot of views and like a lot of traction, you'll probably make more.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
We
All right.
just want to finish it, and then when it's ready, we will upload it.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, how you're going about it? I mean, that's good. At least you've actually got something, and people.
I don't
The
understand.
only people I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I said no. I said at least you've actually got something. Most people just talk and say they have something. I've never heard it. This is the first time I've actually heard some cats actually have some music. So it's actually good to see that you guys have got it going.
Yeah, thank you, man.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Thank you.
All right, you guys want to play the next one?
We will hear the whole fucking EP, or?
Do you want me to hear the whole EP, or do you want me to hear the whole that's just that one song?
It's done.
Oh, okay. In America, EP is like usually like 3 songs. Okay, shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good.
I didn't know that you really want to hear the whole EP like that. Like the audio quality is shitty.
How did it sound on your end? Just by asking, by chance.
No, it sounds fine. I didn't hear anything off.
When you heard the music, did it sound clear?
It was clear.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay, then. Like,
yeah.
It's perfect.
Are you ready?
Yeah, because I didn't hear any sloppiness or choppiness.
Yeah,
you can do one more.
I don't want to take over your live, you know.
Like, so we will put on another song.
Okay.
All right, gotcha.
Okay. Oder Pain, Digga. Wollen wir den anpullen?
I gotta learn how those girls do those angles and stuff. I'm making you look all underneath me and shit.
Pain?
I'm not being live etiquette, you know.
No, it's fine. I'm Kevin Samuels. Don't worry.
Zum einen meiner Seele brauch ich 56 Kräuter. Von außen hast du einen, aber bröckelt mit dem Läuter. Trinke viel zu viel, um meinen Hass zu ertrinken. Scheiß auf mein Gewissen, Mann, mein Leben läuft beschissen. Bin ein voller Passer, der sein Leben nichts gerissen hat. Euch zugesehen hat und es Kumpel fand. Mama ist stolz auf mich, gab auch nie einen Grund dazu. Hing den ganzen Tag nur rum, alles anderes tabu. Versogen bin voll, doch der Magen weglädt. Sorgen wie Sand am Meer, ich glaub, ich kann das nicht mehr. Bin noch breiter als Freddy Flunder. Baller immer weiter, komm mein Leben nicht mehr runter.
Und die Welt ist eine Scheibe, bist jung, verzweifelt und pleite. Am Himmel keine Wolke, ich lebe meine Träume, sie kann weiter lauter Wolken. Es gibt nichts, was ich bereue, macht das Glas voll Gin. Nein, es macht keinen Sinn, sitze ganze Nacht und ich sippe noch einen Drink. Gedanken über alle lachen wie ein Kind, lachen wie ein Kind, Liebe macht mich blind. Talente im Verborgenen, bis der Korken springt, bis die Sorgen weg sind und der Korken springt und der Korken springt und der Korken springt, bis die Sorgen weg sind.
Okay, I like that one. That's a good one. Okay. Tell them that one was very symmetrical. I like that one. That was very symmetrical.
It was very what?
Symmetrical.
He said the last song was very symmetrical.
Yeah, we try
Like
to
every.
have like
Mhm.
we want to have like that one line, so that the EP isn't like one song, another song, another song, another song.
Right.
We want to have
A flow.
full-on experience. Like it's a bit hard to understand in English because we rap in German.
Oh, but it sounds good. The tone of it.
But like the whole EP tells one story. Like it's
Okay.
a painful story though. So-
Yeah, don't
Well,
worry.
it sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
We just wanted to know like how the overall experience is. Like if it sounds good.
It sounds great.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
It does. It sounds great. Like I said, I have to take a little bit more German for me to know certain things. Like I said, with the Korean and Japanese, it's easy to figure out what they're saying. There's some things like I said, if I took some
That's
German,
loads.
I would literally, yeah. Like I said, if I took some German, I would actually know, like, I can actually hear like the pain in somebody actually trying to say the verses and everything of the words. But what I'm getting from you guys is that you're actually really putting down the beats of what you really feel, and that's what I really care about the most. The beats, like I said, the beats, it adds more to it. Whenever I hear people like either rap or they like, or sing or flow. So, when you guys are doing that, just be a key reminder, like always sing what you feel, because it makes a big difference to when people who actually say well, I'm just singing as opposed to singing about what I'm feeling. So they said if you guys feel that deeply about what you're singing, then trust me, it's gonna impact a lot more people.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, man. Love it. Really appreciate for that, like helpful words.
Oh no, trust me, man. You guys have got it from what I'm hearing. Like I said, I can't see how you guys feel personally, at least to me.
Yeah, I love that the vibe, even though it's not your language, that they like catch you.
Yeah. And the thing is, like for me, like I said, and I listen to I listen to people from freaking France. I listen to people from Japan, Korea, like all these other places. I've actually listened to somebody try to sing a Sonic song in Russia, and I actually liked it. So I'm not opposed to listening to other people like in Germany music or whatever. Trust me, I'm not opposed to any type of person singing a different language at all.
Yeah,
Because
I love it that even though like it's a different language, like the beat does so much. Like you can't do a fucking happy beat and like rap dark stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, definitely.
that's what we actually tried. Like even though people don't understand the language, that it still works.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's actually how the K-pop people do it. You're right. That's how they do it too.
yeah,
More people don't
can't
understand.
do fucking K-pop and do dark stuff, right?
Yeah, and they still like it regardless. Everybody
will
knows that.
fucking get horny on K-pop.
Yeah, right. Definitely.
Yeah, that's
Man,
what actually like that the stuff that we tried, like just doing, even though it's a different language, as I said, like just that the overall vibe is like understandable. Like no fucking like no fucking difference between the all over language, that you still catch the vibe.
And the thing is, yeah, and the thing is, you guys, you know about it. That's the thing. But also you can also tell somebody really vibes with it. You realize that they're just swaying their head back normally, or they're just like, yo, guys, you got to make more. So you can tell by the grin on their faces. Trust me, like, yo, guys, you got something good. Let's keep it going.
Yeah,
I'm not
we
stopping
are
once
done,
I see
man.
smiles.
We are way too fucking
Yeah.
lit. We just talk shit. Yeah,
No,
but that's
definitely,
what
man.
like that's what our tracks are about, like getting fucking lit head our life and over there.
Well, okay. Like I said, I can understand that. Definitely, man. Honestly, just be more copacetic and chill than anything. Chill songs are what people really like nowadays. and you have one
You're
that was
like
just
AF,
very
I don't
chill.
understand anything.
Oh no, sorry about that. No, I said like I said, more songs that are chill, more people will actually listen to it more because they like to be in like in a calm space to actually just just let loose.
Yeah, we don't want to be chill and stuff like that. Like, we want to be uncomfortable.
Right.
But
No, don't be
that's
too
what it's
chill,
all
but
about. Like, it's a fucking experience. Being chill is just boring.
sometimes I agree with you. You know that one day you want to be
Yeah.
chill, the other days I just want to be alive and just go
I'm
crazy.
sorry, man. I'm sorry. I hope that's not a big scream.
No, no,
I'm
no, no,
fucking lit. Just
no,
talk
no.
to your friend.
Hey man, I have one of those days every now and then too, so I don't blame you. I be zoned out.
I'm sorry.
Oh man,
Yeah, bye.
you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You guys are cool, man. Don't worry.
Yeah, love you, man. Thank you.
We love you too, man. Like I said, keep up the hard work.
Should I link for? Yeah, just give you a two.
I was just gonna. Hey Jay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, I was. What's up? What's up with the funk? How you doing? I'm a little sick, but hanging in there.
All right, I'm gonna come back. I'm about to hit you on my live in a bit later on. All right.
All right, man.
All
Be
right.
well, man. Thanks. I
Peace.
appreciate you. All right, Marcus, what's up?
Oh, nothing. I was just hearing the music in the background. It sounded like movie soundtrack music. You know, like when in
Yeah, it
the
sounded
action
really
scene
good.
when you're in the club and it's about to fight.
Yep.
Kind of gives you those vibes. So you said
Right.
Jedi Mike was gonna do a stream, or he's gonna jump on here.
No. He's gonna do one tomorrow because he got off at 8, so he might be asleep a little bit. And I told him he can hop on if he can. I just got done with him on live. Are you sure you want enough to be online, bro? Because of your throat.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just not talking as I just keep my answers short.
I got you, man.
But just because I'm gonna be cooking a little bit of dinner, probably some fish and rice, and then probably some fish and shrimp
Hopefully, it's
and
not
rice.
oily rice. Like I said, make sure it's not oily rice, my man.
No, I
Your throat at
steam
least.
it. So I boil it and steam it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like steamed rice. I don't do like the fried rice or nothing.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Yeah.
And like I said, I needed to change of pace today, so I got off early. Like I said, I got off work super early today. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not work out today? You didn't go to the gym?
No, not after work. Hell no, because I was hurting too much today.
You were hurting?
Yeah, different like hurt spasms or some shit like that, and I hate that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what'd you want to talk about? Anything in particular?
It could be anything. Like I said, chill out session. It's off the cuss. It could be anything. Let's see what was something that we could talk about. Like I said, as long as it's not no red pill shit, I'm cool. I'm good. I told you. I do that on the chill out. A chill out session means I ain't talking about nothing on this. It's technically, I know I said technically anything. I exclude everything. Listen, everything is okay, excluding freaking
RP
pill shit. I don't care.
Yeah.
RP. My bad, RP, but they gonna take my shit down.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah, I'm in the monetize. What the fuck they talking about? But yeah. That's the subject that was just brought up.
Did you want to talk about anything like movies, music, shows, content?
Well, we can talk about music today. I think that's fine. I went back to my I listened to my metal playlist this morning when I was at work. Because I had to go back to my Bullet for My Valentine. Bittersweet Memories is one of my favorite songs. And I just need to listen to that. Because that was the first song I had to listen to when I started doing my my job today. And it just reminded me of why I listen to metal and why I listen to rock more often than not. Because I just resonate with it, and it talks about the chaos literally in my brain, or at least the chaos that was more so in my head when I was in Not middle school, high school. So that's why I say rock would always be special to me in terms of that. It just speaks to me. Or speak about my life in a sense. More than rap
about
does,
like
to be honest.
like modern rock or old school rock or
I'm talking about like modern rock.
okay.
Like I'm talking about from like the 2000s all the way to where we're at now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the rock hasn't been dumbed down or anything. Still, it's still pretty good. It's good. It still goes pretty strong for the most part.
Any top 5 or top 10 bands?
I
know Disturbed is on there.
Yeah, Disturbed might be number 1 to be honest. And I'm gonna say Disturbed, Linkin Park, Both My Valentine. That always gets hard after the first 3. Because there's some bands that deserve to be on there, some band that doesn't be on there. All right, for new school, it'll be Both My Valentine, Disturbed, Linkin Park, Log the Horizon. I said logged. Yeah, no, Breathe the Horizon. I said Log the Horizon. Breathe the Horizon. That. I love Trust Company. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I love Trust Company. They're good. They're very copacetic and mellow. I'm forgetting the other ones, but guys, don't hate me because there's so many. Chemical Romance is good. Yo, Jay Bones, how many times you gonna keep saying, give me that hat, man? Yo, bro. With the money you make, why can't you just order one, bro? Seriously. I know you probably make more than me, my nigga, because I'm average earner. Working my way up to becoming like at least upper currently. But yeah, he keeps saying that. Give me that hat.
Best discount is free. The best discount is
Yo,
free.
bro. He said, give me that sweater. It's not even a sweater, bro. It's a freaking. Oh, fuck it. How's a sweater? I don't wear sweaters. All like that. I'll probably. He says, I want. Okay, you look at this. I want free hat. wait. Why do you want? Hold on, wait a minute.
Is it snowing?
Hold on, wait. Yeah, it must be. No, it's snowing. It's snowing in that area. Over there. It's got to be snowing. I used to live in the north like he did. So, yeah. And I was in Pennsylvania at the time. So, he in Jersey. So, I know.
Yeah, I get you.
Yo, man, he better be praying to stop around April. And the thing is, it still goes on around that time. It's going to be a while.
Oh, it's snow over there?
Yeah, in the north. I mean, over here, it snowed this morning, my nigga.
Bro, I'm glad I don't live in places like Michigan and like Minnesota where it's fucking snowing like a crazy one.
Minnesota.
Bro, Alaska too? Fuck that.
Dude, Alaska is made for the snow. What are you talking about?
Bro, it's because I got a homie like
sunny.
my brother's homie's a fisherman over there, so he's gone. He's on the trek for like months at a time, and he's like on the boat. And shit's like fucking serious, and shit gets storms and cold as shit. Your dick's almost frozen off. Fuck that.
God, yeah, bro. Try to get it up. Try to get up with a woman in a cold. It's just not possible.
I fucked a girl in the steam room.
Steam room?
Yeah, in the steam room.
Yeah, but not in the snow.
No, yeah. Yeah, but except the thing is that after when you finish, when you bust, that shit was like the steam was kind of like hurting like the burning sensation. Shit sucked.
Yeah. Honestly,
Savage.
It's already warm in there, and my shit is already holier than magma, and then it just went to sun level. So no, that's crazy. I know I can never do it in the sauna. That's just not happening. It'd have to be, like I said, a good temperature place. And I've done it in wild places, but the difference was it wasn't cold or super hot. So I don't have that problem. But hold on, I'm gonna do screen share so we can hold on. See. I gotta look at my list, guys. Hold on. It's funny, he had that girlfriend the whole time, and then he found the other girl. Actually, See if I can. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But hold on. But yeah, yo, J Bones, if you're still here, man, feel free to ask a question. Cause you don't ever ask questions, my man. All you do is just say, I want that hat now. This is your honestly, while you at it, you should get a ski mask too. Hold on. But to anybody who's watching, yes, guys. So I'll say there's 5 that I named for the old school rock bands. I got Journey. Yeah, I got Journey. Rolling Stones. I got what's I got? AC/DC, Metallica. Uh, what's my number 5? Damn it. I don't know what number 5 would be. He's not really a band, but I guess I said Tim Freeman. Where's the Fire from the Race song? I like that song a lot. I saw that movie. I listened to that song. That's one of my favorites. Gonna take a lot to ain't me coming. I learned it on the streets. But yeah. Hold on. I said it was 2, right? Doesn't anybody know? All right. but it's all right, guys. I'll make another one in the morning. Next time, just don't go be stupid. Guys, seriously random. But yeah. But J Bones, if you're still there, dude, if you really do want one, get in contact with me. Maybe we can make something happen. I'll get shit for free. I just can't get that shit for free. But the thing is, I know you can afford it because it's below $20, my man. What the hell? Jeez. So, yeah, we'll do that for music. Shit. Oh, my bad. I just remembered. Queen. Putting Queen as 5. I forget that Queen. Dun 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 dun. Everybody knows that one. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, definitely that one. There's another song I like from him, but that's just the main one I love. I didn't think we're gonna get along. We're gonna rock to where we go. To me for everything that we had and kicked in out of his own. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? All right, guys, I'm gonna stop. But yeah. I want to go live. Nobody comes on from the chat so I can freaking answer questions. But yeah. Edge of your seat. Sorry about that, guys. If I could have, I guess I'll start a question versus not a superpower. If I could change one thing, oh, we all should probably just take this test.
Can you hear the bubble boil? I was muting myself because the bubble
No.
was boiling the water. Okay.
I do hear it, but you're okay.
Okay.
You're fine. It's okay. Don't bug me. I don't hear it. It's not even loud.
Yeah. Just making sure. You said Queen? You forgot to put up Queen up there?
No. I put Queen as 5 for the old school rock band list, and I put him in there.
All right, so repeat your 5 so far. 'Cause I said you can put 5
for
or
the-
10.
Well, no, because I did 5 for the modern, did one, and then a 5 for the old school one. So for the old, I change it up. I'll change it up. Led Zeppelin, AC/DC. I can cheat. Journey, of course. Queen, and I throw in Bon Jovi for good measure. That's 5.
And you're leaving out the Rolling Stones?
I just put in the Rolling Stones. All right, then hold on. Yeah.
Oh,
I did put in the
another
Rolling Stones.
do-over? Another do-over?
No, I ain't do a do-over. I didn't do a do-over. I just took out Metallica and I didn't who was it? I put in Led Zeppelin. I said Journey. I said AC/DC. Brooklyn Notorious. Thank you for coming on, brother. I appreciate it, man. Listen, man, you're welcome to ask any question you want. This is a chill session, a free for all. Anything you want to ask, whatever, I'll answer. Just
What about
no
Guns
OP.
N' Roses? What about Guns N' Roses?
I gotta. Like I said, I gotta think about that.
Or Kiss?
They're okay. Honestly, I'll say this: I do not care for Kiss or freaking Beatles. I just don't care. They're both overrated. No, mostly Beatles.
Yeah, I get you.
Mostly Beatles.
Oh, yeah, I get
give
you.
a damn.
Yeah, I think they're over popularized.
They really are. Maybe Kiss is okay, but not them. For me.
Yeah, Kiss has a pretty good.
Yo, he said, what y'all talking about? We ain't really talking about anything. It's just random stuff. It could be random things that we bring up, have a topic or whatever. The Jonas Brothers.
Now he's trolling. Now he's trolling.
Yeah, you're trolling,
he's trolling.
Bro. Yeah, you're trolling, bro. Yeah, you're trolling. Because I don't even listen to the Jonas Brothers. I'd
rather listen to One Direction.
One Direction, Erection. Hilarious.
I'd rather listen to One Direction.
So many times.
Fuck that.
Honestly, over the Jonas, like I'm listening to any of the Jonas Brothers songs, and I don't know what they sound like, my man. But I'd rather listen to Big Time Rush, and I've actually listened to their songs.
Yeah.
And that's pop. I listen to pop.
Yeah.
And then anything I can sing with, the brother. Now, those cats can sing. I can listen to them.
Think about who's that? Harry Styles was in the Eternals. Remember that? That was supposed to. Who was he playing again? Isn't he like Thanos' brother?
Thanos' brother, yeah. Yeah.
How the fuck does he look like that, but Thanos looks like the McDonald's like mascot, the purple guy?
The purple guy.
Remember
McDonald's?
Remember? Well, you remember that Grimace guy? That's why Chris Pratt references Grimace because that's the name of that purple character from McDonald's.
Yeah, that's what he says. Okay, he said the Eagles. Okay, bro. I'll give you that. I ain't forget about them.
I only have like 2 good songs that I know of.
Yeah, I remember the 2, and I remember like two other ones, like 4. I remember. At least he actually knows some, or maybe he's looking them up. But then again, a lot of people don't know. I haven't heard of some of these.
I'm surprised people leave out Red Hot Chili Peppers and Nirvana.
Red Hot. Oh no, they're modern now. They're not.
You think they're modern?
Well, when I think of old, I think the old ends after 2000, after the 2000s more so than that. That's what I
Well, yeah,
think.
but the Red Hot Chili Peppers were from the 90s. They've been around since the
Was
90s,
Red
and
Chili
not like
Peppers
late.
were 90s? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
early
yeah, 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 yeah.
early
I'm thinking,
90s.
I'm thinking of a song. I thought of the song Red Hot Chili Peppers. There was a song called Chili Peppers.
Hmm.
No, it's one of my favorite songs. Hotel California. Mhm. Okay. Brooklyn Notorious. Okay. See, the thing is, bro. Like I said, I listened to all types of music when I was young, so I never was biased, bro. You're talking to a kid who listened to NSYNC when he was like 5 years old. So don't tell me about. I don't want nobody ever telling me. I'm not saying you said this, but I don't want nobody ever tell me. You got mesmerized by white people or some nonsense like that. I'm like, nah, I didn't. I always liked it. I heard it enough,
Yeah,
but then the thing is, it wasn't country music. It was pop. It was like pop song that got me in there. And I
back
actually do
streets back. All right.
yeah, Backstreet Boys. Don't remind me.
Remember, this is the end. At the end of the movie,
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
that shit
I
was
remember
funny.
that. I remember that. People don't understand. And no, I never. I'll be honest. The one pop singer that got on my goddamn nerves was Britney Spears. She's the one I couldn't listen to.
A lot of guys loved her when she came out in that slutty like schoolgirl outfit.
When she came out the Sunday Go School outfit, I don't remember her ever being in one.
Remember, she was
Oh,
wearing
hey,
like
listen.
a schoolgirl outfit in the video.
I gotta go back
Like
and look. It's been a long time, my man.
ever since she shaved her head, I don't look at her the same. Remember when she shaved her head? That was like, and then she attacked the fucking camera guy with a
I
fucking
know she.
flagpole or some shit that goes an
Yo,
umbrella
that's
or a
funny.
flagpole.
Yeah, right.
Fuck that.
Brooklyn Notorious. If you want to come on in the stream, you're welcome to come on too. I haven't talked to you at all. We hear you in the chat and everything, but yeah, man, you come on in, dude.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like, I guess so. Actually, I guess for pop, that's I can make a whole every white boy group band would be on that freaking pop list. To be honest, because here's the difference. All I have to do is say Michael Jackson #1, and everybody else would shut up. They shut up.
Back streets back.
All right. Yo, I'm gonna lie.
What about that?
I did love NSYNC's music, to be honest. I fucked with it. Low key,
I
now
don't
that I'm
remember.
older. No.
What other
Now that I'm older, I actually have more of a respect for it now than I did when I was younger.
Because they paved the way for boy bands.
They did that too, but also like they got some chill shit you could just jive
Well,
with.
actually, the original boy band group was New Kids on the Block, actually. So it was before
New
then.
Kids on the Block. I remember that. I remember New Kids on the Block. Oh yeah. By the way, people don't know about them, but Westlife was actually good. I actually like their music.
Which one?
Their music was Westlife. Their music was used in like Pokemon movies, and I'm just like, yo, no wonder this is sounding good. The reason why they gotta pass over all these other cats because their music is so different from everybody else's. So we put them in freaking movies, and then when you look at the end credits, you listen to all the music that come down, and I'm like, wait, Flying Without Wings is one of my favorites. Flying Without Wings is really good. And I actually thought they were black the way they were singing. Literally thought they were black. I'm not saying that's why I like them, but I'm like, when I heard those voices, I'm like, yo, why do some of these cats sound like they black? But screw it. Brooklyn Torres, you still there, man? Give me a 1. Give me a 1 if you're still there. But no, but other than that, yeah, I would say that I can listen to that whole Pokemon freaking first, the end credits of all Pokemon the first movie, and there's a lot of great pop songs in that damn thing. I actually have all this. I actually have all the songs from on my phone. Christina, what's my girl? Christina Aguilera's song was in there. We're a Miracle. I love that one. That's a really good one. If you're a kid growing up listening to all that, trust me, man, you're into that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap. I loved it.
What about remember that rock song that was covering over the intro for Dragon Ball Z? Remember?
But you said the rock song?
Yeah, it was like a rock type of like kind of theme music, like yeah, and it was just like
Wait, wait,
pure,
wait,
like
wait.
it was,
Oh, I know
yeah, it
what
was
you're talking
cool.
about.
Yeah.
You you talking about the OST that played whenever they were fighting, or you talking about like the actual intro?
For the intro,
Made it
for the
English.
intro,
Oh, dragon.
yeah.
Fuck the Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that was fire. That was fire. I love that shit.
It
That
made
was
you want
fire.
to fight. It
Come
made
on,
you want
man.
to fight them.
Yo, man. Actually, everybody, that was the modern day Mortal Kombat song.
Yeah, that was the
It
Mortal
was.
Kombat without blood.
But yeah.
They would just show limbs but no blood.
Brooklyn Torius. Are you Taurus, are you still there? But no, but also I actually do agree that was one of them. But yeah, that Pokemon soundtrack, I should do a review of that shit because I really f with it because I can go back and listen to that. I can literally remember my childhood like dead ass. I've had the feelings that went through my mind, the thoughts, everything, man, and the experience. Oh, I'm here at work. Okay, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I know you was at work. I'm wondering how you have time for the stream, unless you just were listening to us. I mean, if you're listening to us at night, I mean that's cool. Appreciate it, man. We'll try to make let's say we'll try to make it entertaining for you. But ask a question, man, and we'll stay on there for like maybe 10 or
He's
12
he's
minutes.
probably he's probably trying to blow off his boss, like trying to be like, man, fuck this job. Let me listen to Jay
No.
Tikesh.
Hey man. Hey man, listen, I appreciate that, but don't do that, man. You know your job important. As much as it may suck or you may like it or whatever. Yeah, because I hate being watched every day on a fucking camera, personally.
That's not government though. Government's watching all of us on cameras. Remember the movie Eagle Eye?
My bad, guys. Oh, hold on, man. Hold on, Marcus. Hold on. Had to mute you for a second, bro. I'm listening. I take care of an elderly person. I got some time. Okay, man. Sorry, I had to mute you, Marcus, just because of the noise in the background. But
Yeah, it's
whatever
cool.
it is you was doing. Sorry about that. Oh no.
So
but
he's a hospice. He's a hospice.
yeah, he might be one. It sounds like he does a job that my friend does. Well, he used to do it. He took care of elderly people. He used to be one of like a caregiver, something like that. I remember that. He used to do that for a good while. So hey man, I understand. Hey man, listen, just be careful, careful not to get sick. I know they're elderlies, I know that they can't help but getting sick, but you know what I'm saying? Like I know they're good people, but just be careful when you're doing that job. Especially now. Yeah, caregiver. That's what I was right. Caregiver. That's what that is. But yeah, but everybody, yeah, that Pokemon soundtrack, that Pokemon first movie soundtrack is fire, bro. I don't care what anyone says. There might be one song I don't like in there, but other than that, I think it's perfect. You can
What
listen to the
about
females thing, listen to that cat, like that free up your mind shit. I love that free up your mind. I had to go back and get and put some of them songs on my new phone and everything, and I was just like, hell yeah, dude,
what
definitely.
about like Yu-Gi-Oh or Digimon? Bet you hated those.
Did I hate their songs? Oh no. Yu-Gi-Oh! The first movie actually had a song that I liked, and that's because it was like pop, but like hip hop, and I fucked with it. I fucked with that.
Yu-Gi-Oh had a movie.
Yeah, it had a movie. Yu-Gi-Oh! The first movie, bro.
Is that like back in the old times in Egyptian, or is that like a modern, like in their modern timeline in their universe?
In their universe.
Oh, okay. Because a lot of times I like to go back to the past and like, past like life or whatever, reincarnation, whatever.
Yeah, here it is. It was Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, Pyramid of Light. I'm looking at it right now. I'm just making sure. It was hour 29 minutes. It was when it takes place after the Battle City, and then Kaiba has to get a card to beat the Egyptian guard cards. He's trying to find a way to beat Yugi finally. Man, you know Kaiba. Kaiba obsessed with trying to beat this dude's ass. But
Kaiba's
Kaiba
basically
is the
like a
best
Vegeta.
character. No, the difference is he actually has W's. But against freaking Yugi, it's a different story. But the one time I do agree that he should have won that second one. There's no reason why he should have won that second one. He had him by the ass.
You really think maybe
That one?
like maybe you think maybe Yu-Gi-Oh would have like let him win?
No, Yu-Gi wasn't gonna let him win. The Pharaoh? Hell no. He wasn't gonna do that. But yeah, there was. But yeah, that movie had a. I have to go back and listen to the whole soundtrack, but I do remember one song in particular that I liked, and I had to like I was just bumping to that shit. I was actually I think I was chilling with my boys and I was just bumping to that music. And we was playing video games. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that was a good song. And it was the one that they used to promote the movie. And it had like and they had parts that they skipped it when they was trying to promote that shit. And I listened to the whole thing, I'm like, yo, this is fire. Okay. I like this is fire. And guys, please believe I come from musicians. So there's a lot of music that you probably wouldn't think that I've listened to because because of the engrossed culture that we in, but I never got engrossed into it. That's the difference. Those are I gravitate to a lot of music. If it sounded good, I would listen to it. If it had good lyrics and good voices, I would listen to it. I could go to Pokemon 3000 soundtrack and listen to all that shit. I think the first three are good good soundtracks. I think number one is fire. I think number two is really damn good. It holds up. It holds up to that first one. Third one isn't lackluster, but I think it's more around like the 7.5-ish level. But those
talking about Pokemon movies?
Yeah, Pokemon movie soundtracks. At least the first three. I think the first two hold up very strongly. The third one has been a good few songs that you like, and then after that, it's pretty okay. It's not trash or whatever. I'll never say trash. No, not that. I'll never say that. I just used to like when all these pop singers got recognition from that soundtrack. All of them.
Yeah.
Like technically, everyone says the song is inspired from the movie itself. So,
in the second movie, who were the main like Pokemon, the top ones that were like being sought after?
Moltres, Articuno. And then Lugia was the boss that keeps them all in check. Hold on.
Okay, because I remember in the third one it was Entei, right? On Entei.
Third one was Entei, but the thing is that was imaginary because he was the unknown brought him into created an illusion, literally from the wishes of a little girl who did not have her dad, and that's actually technically I tell people, like I said, there's a lot of lessons that can be learned in the first three movies. To be honest, at least a lot of first, especially that first one.
Yeah.
But in the third one where that little girl doesn't have her father and he left, and you first of all, I'll say this, guys. I know this is completely off left, and I talk about anime on my own channel, and trust me, I will talk about it there. But this is a free for all, so I don't give a damn. But I will say this: after thinking about it, and really a little girl without her parents is probably not in her right self, or she doesn't know any better. She doesn't. I mean, especially if she lost her mom and her dad is the only thing that's in her life. So people gotta understand that.
Yeah.
That was my little girl and she did some shit like that. I don't blame my little girl. And plus she's below 10, my man.
Yeah.
At least because you remember, I don't know if you saw the third movie, but like if anybody remembers, yeah, dude, she's like below 10, my man. She don't know no better. Because
in the fourth movie, the original group isn't the same group anymore, right? The people.
No. It's still no. It's still the original team. I think. Damn. Bro, this is crazy. Technically, we didn't get rid of the old team until after 5. To be honest.
Oh, really? I thought it was like the fourth or fifth one.
Because fourth one is Celebi. Okay. Let's go through this all. First one is Mew and Mewtwo. Second one is the legendary birds, including Lugia. Third one technically is Entei. Imagine if Entei. Fourth one has Celebi and Suicune in it. That was the fourth one, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, fourth one.
Yeah, Pokemon Forever.
Pokemon Forever. I know everybody says they hate that one. I can understand why you hate that. But at the same time, there was one thing in there that I did like. Suicune was nice because Suicune has always been my favorite of the dogs. Legendary dogs is what they call him. Because he's water. And his design is boss. Just like Entei's. They have the best designs that I like, this boss. But because he looks like a dog and a wolf. I mean a dog and a lion. Almost.
Yeah.
To me. That's why I loved Entei in that third movie. I'm like, bro. But and the fifth one had Latios and Latias. That one was like fire. That was a fire movie. That was fire. Because I was looking, technically, I think that whole city, that whole place they were at, was supposed to be similar to Italy in of itself. Because they were near so much water. It's supposed to be based off Italy. But yeah, after that team stays together for like 5 movies, and to the 6th, then it's pretty much over at that point. Then it switches up. Then May, Max, and Brock are there. But Brock stays in the majority of them.
Digimon, digital monsters, digital monkeys.
Okay, you did ask about Digimon, so let's get to Digimon, guys. Sorry for the Pokemon conversation, and I'm not sorry. But yeah, I'm not sorry. But overall, so with Digimon, did they have any good songs? Yeah. I think the English openings hit more than the Japanese ones sometimes. And I love Wada Koji's. Yeah. Wada Koji's freaking Butterfly. That's like my favorite Japanese freaking opening from Digimon. Besides Fire. Fire's like no. My bad, guys. The English and the Japanese are both good, and the reason why is because they actually got some talented people to sing to create their own openings. I'm just gonna mute you for a second. Hold on.
Yeah, I got you.
No, but yeah, just mute you for a second so I can get this off, and I'll mute you in a second. But yeah, they actually got some talented singers to actually do the actual verses for these songs and be creative with it, to create their own spin on it. At least for the English one, a lot. Like this really really good. Even for Tamers, it was like a remix of the original, and I effed with that remix because that remix was almost like a freaking hip hop like pop type thing, and I messed with that one. That one's really good. The third one. And don't get me started on first. 4 has like probably one of the best freaking songs I've ever heard. Digimon, forever united as one. people don't understand. You listen to that English version of that, man. That's so fire, bro. Like I mess with it. It felt like almost Avatar song when I listened to that one. That 4th one for Digimon Frontier in English. That English hits too hard. That's on my phone, bro. Listen to the instrumental version of that. It's fire. It's fire, bro. But let me see. So I'll go to the Japanese versions. I don't really care for Adventure 2 because I don't really listen to that song, so I don't really care for that one. Butterfly from Watakoji, first one. Senkai no. I mean, yo, I can sing the song, but I'm not gonna do that here. I can sing the whole song in Japanese, but it's a really great song, especially I don't want to say that. Shout out to my man Watakoji. He passed away. I think it was like 3 years ago. It was either 3 or 4, but yeah, he did his way. Before he did another revamp of Digimon Try, because he did that opening again. He revised it, and he gave us a different version of it. So shouts out to him, because that's still one of my favorite piano playing freaking Digimon openings in Japanese. That's one of my favorites, probably my number one, because it still hits to this day. And so let's get to probably my second favorite, the biggest dreamer in Digimon Tamers in Japanese. That's one of my favorites, man. Wanna be the biggest dreamer, yeah, Yusoku Yoku de Inayamo Inamo Kaka Yukero. Like, bro, I love that, man. It's not catchy, bro. It's fire. Not just catchy, it's fire, man. I'm like, bro, this hits. And not to mention, Tamers was the darkest season, too. After that, then I would say the next darkest season after that would be Digimon Frontier once Lucemon comes in. So, yeah. That was dark. Well, I would say Dark Cherubimon and freaking Lucemon made that whole season dark for me. And Dustmon, my man Dustmon. But yeah, Fire is good. I think Fire for the Japanese version of that opening is good, but I think the English one slaps that one in the face. So So yeah, guys, like they got some good. There's the English version created some good songs. For real. The same thing with Pokemon. Some of the openings, if you go back and listen to them in English. Stand up for Pokemon. I said look up Pokemon song Stand Up. That's one's really good. Really, it's a really good song, man. Stand up. Like, I don't know why, but their songs just be hitting. I don't know why. Like, how are they getting the English version of these right? Please tell me. Because it's a completely different song, but it just works. And I'm just like, yeah. So the Pokemon and Digimon ones, I think they've been working for a while. But yeah, but after that, I stopped listening to any other ones. But I'll listen to the 1, 3, and 4. The ones I listen to. So, all right, Marcus,
What's
you're all
up?
good. Come back on. You good to
All
come
right.
back on. I just need to get that out.
I
But
got you.
hopefully you heard all that. So
Yeah, I heard them different music soundtracks in the foreign and the domestic. Heard it.
the foreign
Yeah.
and domestic, I love that. Domestic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
but
bit.
more
It's a big.
domestic.
Yeah, because it's a big difference between how the different country will make a soundtrack and like America will make a soundtrack. You can
Yeah, they
tell right off
Americanized it.
base. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that kind of like, oh, like this sounds actually a little bit better. Like, why don't you make this the intro? But copyright and stuff and like. But I think overall, like what I liked about the show was the evolution of like how the Digimons could evolve,
Yeah,
especially like to
actually,
make them.
yeah, definitely.
Go for it.
Go ahead,
Go
bro.
for it.
No, go ahead.
No,
No,
I was
go.
gonna say, who's the guy? Who's the one again with the wings and like the metal head, but he's like a dinosaur?
Oh, War Greymon.
There you go. When he would evolve, it would be badass.
Yeah, it was badass, bro. We all know that. War Greymon was like everybody's favorite. And when they came out with Black War Greymon in season 2, I was like, okay, bro, stop. This is too dope right now. He's like beating the hell out of everybody. Like he just took it out dudes like Hulk. I'm like, okay, this is my favorite War Greymon right here.
Yeah, it's kind of like
And
when
the
they
thing
made,
is, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say it was kind of like when with Sonic when he had Shadow, when they finally put like Shadow and Knuckles and all that. It's kind of like that.
Definitely.
Yeah. You were saying? Go for it.
No, but it was like his whole thing was about existential angst. Like he was trying to figure out who he was, what was his purpose for living. So that's why I kind of resonated with Black War Greymon when he came in season 2, and that's why I understood him more. And we actually got we had War Greymon versus Black War Greymon that was full fire. I was like, that's fire.
Huh.
But like I said, Digimon, I would say just the original 4 seasons hit, and that's about it. Second one only gets credit for Black War Greymon and the DNA Digivolve. That's the only thing 2 gets a credit for. But I would say 3 and 4 are the best ones for me because they're just darker and they're more mature.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I go with that because there's War Greymon, then there's what's the one after War Greymon?
Oh, you're talking about like
the stages.
So they did do different variants. Like for example, there is War Greymon. I mean, trust me, there's different evolution lines. Like trust me, the Digimon evolution line is so effed up. Even in games, it's so crazy. But there's like different variations. Like in season 4, for example. So Agunimon goes to Burning Greymon, and it goes from Burning Greymon to Aldamon, and then Emperor Greymon. So different variations of Greymon, but like ancient Greymon more so. He's based on the ancient version of him. And then you have Metal Garurumon, like Kendo Garurumon, and shit like that, like and Lobomon. Like you have all that, bro. Like all of them are variations of them, and I don't hate that personally because they look dope. Because they have the one thing I like about 4 is that the humans actually become the Digimon instead of having partners. That's why I love that one. Technically, Tamers brought that concept because all the mega forms and Tamers, the humans fuse with their Digimon to make the mega. So that was the concept that they took from 3 and then put that in 4. The difference is we're just gonna have you guys become the 10 legendary warriors, which are cool. Which I thought that was cool in itself. So wait, there's
Yeah.
10. So you're telling me 10 of these motherfuckers joined up to like to take down Lusamon? Like 10 of these motherfuckers, and they just beat their ass. I'm like, okay,
Basically.
yeah, right. They had to like stockpile that bastard.
Remember when all the
I bet.
Digimon in the movie they were all like crossing the living plane like into the real world and
Yeah,
they were all roaming? That was crazy.
yeah, yeah. That was in the first movie. In the second movie, they did that too.
Yeah. What was the main
Yo,
bad
man,
guy
I
in that?
want. Oh, bro, that's like okay. It was like technically it was still the same one. The only difference is, oh man, that was actually some scary shit when I was a kid. Um, it was Deoboromon, and then after that, it was still him. He just managed to get out of the digital plane, and he was still the villain, and for Davis and them after tying them took him down, which is weird because he comes back in the next movie. Don't know how the nigga's still alive.
Who
And
would
then
win in
they,
a fight? Digimon or Pokemon?
Digimon. It's not even a question because listen, they have gods. Both have gods, but Digimon stomps. That's not even a question. They stomp.
No Wing Dragon or Raw? No Obelisk or Tormentor? What?
Chris, dude, I just said you said Digimon versus Pokemon. Who wins? That's what you said.
Oh my bad. I
Yeah, you didn't say
mixed Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh, bro.
Yeah, my bad.
Bro, if you say Yu-Gi-Oh, then the god cards get stopped too. I'm kidding too, because like, yeah, no, I'm actually serious. They get stomped. Technically, they shouldn't, but they get stomped. But technically, they are gods. So I don't know. That might be. Pokemon might stomp them.
Digimon,
Actually,
digital monsters, digital
Pokemon might stomp them out because they all got Palkia. I got a Dialga right now. But so we don't bore with Digimon talk. Yeah, I think we covered those ones. Okay. All right. Notorious, if you're still here, man, give us another topic. I think we hit that. I think we hit past 12 minutes on that. uh, let me see. Whoa, nice. That's what I'm talking about. Keep Pokemon stored in shields, irresistible. Hell yeah, bro. I like Marty. I'm cool with that. I played this game dead ass. I can't show nobody this, but yeah. Probably copyright.
Yo, YouTube isn't fucking around with that copyright shit, man. Fuck.
Yeah, man. Bastards.
And it could be just a short clip. It doesn't have to be the full episode and they still take you down.
Yeah, no, it's on our freaking Spider-Man shit. I saved that, by the way. That Spider-Man video we did. Yeah, I saved that shit. It's on my terabyte drive now. So don't worry about it. I saved it. Wait, what was this one? Oh, for this one. Are you serious? Y'all mother is made of. Okay, stop that. I gotta find out where y'all bastards put this shit so I can listen to this. Guys, I got me my mic for a second. Hold on. Okay, they were good now. I wasn't gonna watch that whole thing, but shit. I just said just put random in music, put random ass music during there. So we have no viewers now. So let's see. What could I get into next? Marcus, you're welcome to unmute yourself. Get him. Get him. Get him. 3 man. Shit.
All right. I know I've been pushing back on this topic, but Mortal Kombat has announced its sequel, and I'm ready for it because the last one was Mortal Kombat 0.5. The last one was Mortal Kombat 0.5. It wasn't even one. They didn't even do the tournament. They basically did the origins and backgrounds, basically. So I'm ready for Mortal Kombat.
You said you already in. Okay.
I want to see Kenshi, Noob Saibot. I want to see maybe a revived Kung Lao. I want to see Kentaro. Maybe tease Shao Kahn at the end. Maybe get some Baraka.
Okay.
You know. What are you playing?
Sorry about that, yo. I'm playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Pro right now, guys. No, like I said, we used to talk, have a conversation. I've done this, dude, I've done this in streams before. You see me do it too. At least in my Chillout ones, you see me do it. Or if I'm on Jedi's, like, yeah, we'll see. Plus, I had to do that to keep me up every now and then, so I could stay, keep focused on the topic and not fall asleep. I'm not sleeping right now or tired. I'm really still up because I actually got to sleep. I got to start sleeping after I got done eating. So, ain't tired yet.
You said you're playing the Pokemon?
Playing it right now on my Switch.
What's your inventory of Pokemon?
Do you really want me to go through all that? Okay, I'll name the cool ones.
Yes.
Tyranitar, Dragonite. Shit. I got a fucking Arcanine. Sarther. I plan on getting a Scizor, by the way. I gotta get somebody to trade with so I get my Scizor. I have my Electivire. I would love a Magmar. That'd be nice. What else you got? Blaziken.
No fucking Hitmonchan? No Hitmonchan? Fuck.
I got him. I got Tyrogue that can evolve into either one of them. I can get a Hitmontop. I think I like Hitmontop because he just spins kicks. Capoeira. Probably get him because of Capoeira. What else I got? Hold on, I can go to it right now. Give me a second. Damn it, this shit's or some of the fucking punch this shit in the fucking. I got a Golduck, if I remember correctly. A Beautifly, Butterfree.
You got a Golduck?
I got Camerupt. I got Rhydon, Gyarados, Gengar, Gastrodon. I love Gastrodon. Gastrodon's so cool. Miltank. Everybody knows that one.
Fuck.
Oh, so many memes I can do with that shit. I got Primate, Poliwhirl, Staraptor, and my birds. Metagross, Torchic in this bitch. Torkoal, Nuzleaf, trying to give me a Shiftry at one point. Marina, Aggron, Roserade, Honchkrow. I have all these cats. Piranha, Siege. I'm going to give me a Kingdra. Please be like, I get somebody to trade with me. So I can get my Kingdra. Dugong, my Ice Seal. You know how it is. My water and ice. Golem, Galele, Steelix. I have a bunch of Steelixes. Well, I gave one Steelix away to my friends so we could use that shit in this thing. I got a Mammal Swine, a Mammoth, Togepi, Sneasel, Weavile, Luxray, my Guard Shop, Tauros, Flygon, Abomasnow.
These are all your top Pokemon?
Yeah. These are my top. These are just the ones I have. You said Pokemon inventory, my man.
All right, for sure.
I got Pikachu. Well, my Raichu. I don't have Pikachu. I have Raichu because Raichu's better. I've always been a believer of that because he always had a doper design. And I have my Electivire, like I said before, my Apom, Auxiliary. Let's see. I got Manaphy, Medicham, Floatzel, Mr. Mime and his bitch, and Gardevoir. I love my Gardevoir. What else I got? Houndoom. What else we got? These are the cool ones. Got Drapion, my Dusclops. I love my ghosts, especially the one-eye ones.
I wonder when that game is coming out. Is it already out? For the
Yeah, Arceus is out. Yeah, Arceus is already out. Say what?
God of War Ragnarok? It's already out.
I do not know. I have Alakazam, by the way. Got to do a trade.
Mm.
All right, that's all those motherfuckers. Steedra. Yeah, that's funny. He said that honker. That's hilarious. I love Robot Chicken, man. That's some funny shit.
Hey, man, let me bounce out real quick, and then I'll come back like in 2 minutes. Is that cool?
Okay, bro. I got you. So anybody here, if you have any questions or anything, pop in. Welcome to come in. Like I said, the link is in the stream. Welcome to come right in. The sign of maturity for you. Okay. Okay, to the two viewers that are in here, if you guys care to ask a question, you're welcome to ask. I'll answer anything. But like I said, as long as it's not RP. Like I said, because this is, like I said, chill session is pretty much off the cuffs. What's going on, Jay? What's going on, Jay? I'm pretty sure you meant what's going on, Jay. Nothing, man. Right now, like I said, I just got the game in the background, and I'm just chilling right now before I get ready for work tomorrow. So I can be up to like 10 or 11. 10, well, not say 10, 10:30 or 11. Because I got my sleep earlier. 2 hours on these, like 3 more, and I'm good. But I probably might get some extra more sleep in tomorrow. But other than that, man, I'm doing all right. I gotta drop for the Brooklyn Notorious' question. I gotta drop my on my other channel, Halga Show Live, by the way, where I review anime. I gotta drop 3 videos about the current 3 anime that I'm currently watching, and then after that, I gotta set up for when the next interview on this channel is gonna be. The next one is gonna be Black Man Unfiltered. I'm gonna have him on here. I'm gonna ask him different questions and why he chose to follow what he follows. And also, like I said, it's gonna be a fun interview stream that we're gonna have. And also, I gotta get in contact with my man Jay Bones. We're gonna do a One Tree Hill stream. That's gonna be like 3 or 4 hours because we got a lot of to unpack on that. And that's because that's something me and him can resonate because we both have watched that series. But that's what's going on with me so far, or what I have planned. Well, what's going on with me and what I have planned so far. So, any other questions you want to add me? Brooklyn Notorious. Brooklyn Notorious. Noctorious is what it is. Not Notorious. It's Notorious. Brooklyn Notorious. A big Wes. Notorious. Yeah, like I said, so feel free to ask me anything. I'll answer anything. Trust me. Except for RP, like I said before earlier. So feel free to ask. And Marcus will be back on right in a second, guys. He's taking care of something real quick. He'll be back on in a second. What games you be playing? Okay. I'll answer all for PS. So I have my PS4 here, but I'm not playing on it. It's in my closet right now. It still works and everything. I have a Switch currently right now, so I play. Let's go through them all right here. On it, I play Pokemon. I play Super Smash Bros. Kill a Kill game because like I said, I'm the king of Kill a Kill. I don't mean just the game. I'm in the series because I can talk about those games all day. I have that game. That game is fun. I have Sonic Colors. Pokken, my man, Pokken Tournament, because that's the only fighting Pokemon game that I like that I can actually beat a Pokemon and kick everybody's ass. I have Mario Kart Deluxe, 8 Deluxe. I have Zelda, Breath of the Wild. I have Super Beat Sonic. It's a good game. I love it because I love music, all types. And I have Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm about to get 2 after I get to play 1. So those are the ones I have on my Switch so far. And I do plan on getting Pokemon Arceus, bro. So those are the games I'm playing so far, for the most part. And I switch out every now and then. I'm playing the same thing every damn day. I rotate. I haven't played Sonic in probably like 3 months. I'm gonna get back on it so I can play it again. Because having to play that game with these types of controls is hard as shit. Like I was pretty much a full bro. Like I was trash when I started. It's just a matter of getting to know the controls and actually getting to play it. Because to me, it's like playing Rock Band. Difference is I got little ass controls for this. Yeah. I play more sports games like 2K, Tekken, UFC, Philo. I love Tekken, by the way, dude. Don't get it. I don't know nobody get it twisted. I love Tekken. Tekken's awesome. Tekken had one of the best OSTs ever since that last one that came out with Heihachi, Kazuya, and Kazumi, his his mom, which I love her. She's my favorite character so far. She's my favorite character. Besides the Devil Gene, the Devil Gene family members. You would get dealt with martial law. Law. I used to use law a lot. You said I would get dealt with? Okay. I ain't played it in a while, but if you're talking about me, like, if I use hot wrong against you, bro, I would beat you. Or shy you. Those are my characters that I play more than anything. More than Jin and Kazuya. And actually, you can add Jin's mom to that list too, because I beat people with her too all the time. I like beating up the dude characters with the chicks. I just love doing that. That's just me. I love doing that. Because one, they're hot, and two, it's more you get more pissed off if a chick beats you. My specialty is beating wrongs. Okay. Have you beat any high cheats with that? I'm having a good conversation with Nocturius right now because he's been something. I feel like he's trying to stir a pot to give me to give me the to give me the play against him. Now, let me know if you play any dead. Let me know if you play any dead or alive. I will roast you in that game. Any character you use will be beaten by me. I will beat you with all the females. Like I said, bro, do not let me get hands on. Don't let me use Hitomi on you. Don't let me use Ayami on you. Don't let me use Kazumi on you. Don't let me use Hanabusa. Yeah, Hayabusa, don't let me use him. Or Hayate. Yeah, don't let me use any of them characters against you, dude. I will beat everybody. And even the characters that people say they can beat me with, or like is kryptonite to somebody, then it's not really true. I found out ways to be pro people. Well, I said pros. I'm talking about people who are probably better than me, and I found out ways to actually do that, to beat them. Give me the hat. J Bones. Oh, you haven't played a Dead or Alive? What is wrong with you? Yeah, play that, man. That shit's fun. You want to see sexy women, bro? Go watch that. Watch the gameplay of it and go play it. Because technically, the 3 girls that I named are like all wives. It'll be my wives. I wouldn't even be a heartbeat about like having kids with them. J Bones, I'm not giving you the hat, man. You gotta stop, bro. Why you keep spamming this shit? You gotta stop spamming this. Say something else, then give me that hat. Because you a troll now, and I don't know you normally for trolling. But since you are in here, let me know what day would be good for you to do that One Tree Hill stream that you want to do. I just looked it up. It is giving me Tekken vibes with the graphics. Yeah, bro. They're very similar. Trust me, they have a lot of great characters that you would like. Especially Ninja Boys. Let's see. I know I'm forgetting a gym battle. Go to Fantina, probably. I think she's on the elevator, right? I go through all those fucking elevators. Pastoria, right? Or was it Velstone? I think it was Velstone. I'm gonna try it out. All right, Brooklyn Tories. That's what's up. Thank you. I'm glad you go, man. And you're, like I said, and you're still welcome to ask questions. Go ahead. I can't remember what gym this was. Was that water one? Oh, this is the fighting one? Oh, no. Do I start all over? Or I gotta go to this bit again? Oh, yeah, I do this whole damn thing all over again. Hold on. Court? Hold on. Okay. You seen the Batman come seen a release? You talking about the you talking about the funeral scene? Because I still no. Because if you're talking about that, then I haven't seen it. You said court. Yeah, clarify that for me if you can. Are you talking about the funeral scene, or are you talking about another clip that they came out with? Because I never haven't seen any of them clips. I haven't seen any of them. If that's the one you're talking about, and I'm staying away from all of them. That last trailer was the last thing I want to see. So I can be surprised about any of the things they do with the movie, because I'm curious about where it's gonna go. Oh yeah, okay. You said the funeral. Okay, it is the funeral. Thank you, brother. Thank you for saying that. No, I haven't seen it, and I'm staying away from it. I just I want to be surprised. That's all. Like I said, the last thing I saw that was for Batman I wanted to see was that last the Bat and the Cat freaking trailer, which was fire. So yeah, and that got me hyped. I just want to see how that scene plays out when this bastard falls through the glass and shit, like literally from the Arkham games and from the series. It reminded me from Batman Forever, except it was just done way better, like modern. Like, I believe it, like that's believable. Like he looked so badass the way he fell down. Check it out. It's dope and it spoils nothing, but gives you the type of world Battison is in. Battison. Everybody, your people did this with Batfleck. And now freaking Battison. Thank you for telling. Hold on. Put your comment up, bro. Check it out. We'll get you hyped without spoiling anything. I mean, no. I get what you say. It's just that for me, if I see like anything that's like I know, then I'll know what that scene is, and I won't be surprised when I see it. So I know what you mean, but just for me, whenever I do movies now, like when I for example, when I saw No Way Home, or when it was getting hyped out or anything, I stayed away from any scenes or anything like that when it first came out. I had to do that because it wouldn't have made me enjoy the movie. Because some things I want to be surprised about without I kind of like going into something that I don't know fully know. I have some context of it, but I don't want to know going fully well. And the thing is, this is probably the last Batman I want to see personally, and then be away from it for a long time. Because I am hyped for this movie for damn sure. This is one of my most anticipated movies this year. Is this one? Black Panther 2. I won't be hyped until we get some Namor shit. Because I want to see Namor, and Namor's my nigga. I really want to see him. I want a war between the Wakandans and Atlanteans. But technically, I think that should have been a last movie. Technically. Yo, hold on, Notorious. It basically what you saw in the trailer, but with no context, but very intriguing. Okay, I'm gonna take your word on that because I'm pretty sure it was very intriguing. I just want to get this. I want this to be a really great detective movie. I'm tired of it just being Batman's just not being like I haven't had any detective movies with Batman being a detective, so I'm kind of like, I just want to do that. But I understand. I did the same with No Way Home. Yeah, man, I'm the same way. I'm glad you can see where I'm coming from on that. I'm not saying I need people to understand where I'm coming from, but I'm glad you're seeing where I'm coming from with that. And in the biggest context of movies nowadays, it's better to be more surprised, like with No Way Home, than actually being told everything because it takes you out of the movie. It's just like the Furious movies. At this point, that whole I'll be honest, that new one that came out last year with the whole John Cena, everything is in that fucking trailer. That's the whole movie. Whole movie. I like the other ones. I don't know what the hell was going on. They were still entertaining, but this newest one, I was just like, come on, guys, I know everything too much. The only thing that wasn't really revealed was or spoiled is what made the brothers divide and everything, which that was done well, and how the father got X'd. Free the hat. Oh, guys, we got 3 viewers in here now. Cats, if you would like to come in, ask questions, you're all welcome to. We're gonna go on for an hour before this ends. So please come in. Hello, Wes.
What's going on?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. I heard you talking shit about the Fast and Furious series. We should keep doing that.
Hey, listen, that last one was okay.
I gave up a long time ago.
Yeah, I gave up. It's just kind of
I
over and done
watched
with.
the first one in theaters when they were stealing like DVD players and VCRs and shit. Like
that was the first one, wasn't it? Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the first one. They were still in VCRs and VCR and DVD players, but that was
VCRs
the
and like the original, giant,
big boxes.
giant,
I
giant,
remember
big box TVs.
Yeah,
They need to just let
it
that
takes me
series die.
yeah. I think
Like so
the
many other
first
things.
I'll say after 5 it should have died, to be honest, because it was still within the realm of realism. Realism is what I call it. Yeah, that's what it was. And then after that, Notorious, I'll get to your question in a second, but hold on. But that's what it was. And
Leave
once
the
they ventured into like
shit
over the
to
top,
sci-fi, right?
yeah, we were right into the sci-fi crazy like stuff at one point. And I'm just like, okay, guys, you guys are wilding right now. The magnets are freaking hilarious. I'm just done.
I haven't even seen most of them. I just realized like after the first one, like what else is there to do?
I mean,
the
you could have
first
saw
one-
2 and 3. 2 and 3 are good. I'll mention that. 2 is really good. I was obsessed with 2 because I like how the cars looked, and like I said, those were just regular kind of like speed driving movies to pull off jobs.
Yeah.
That's all it was. But other ones are just like they're like superheroes at this point now. After 5, they went into that superhero crap. Like 6 all the way to what is it? It's just like okay. Like you can stop at 5 because 5 is realistic. After that, it's over. You can complete the whole story with that. It's done.
I thought who was the actor there that died? Paul Walker. And
Yes.
then for the following
He did
movies,
7.
they use his
7.
brothers to do it. Like it's just
Yeah,
I think it's
I
absurd.
wasn't a fan of continuing it after he left because he was my favorite character. Besides, I mean, I liked Vin Diesel a lot, but he was my favorite character because I followed Paul on most of his career. I love the movies that he was in. Actually, he probably my top 10 actors. I would put him on that list. He probably be 8 or 9, but
you remember what his character was on the first movie, though, right?
yes, he
That's
was
why I say, like,
he was one of those characters that was a kind of like an average street guy. Is what he was.
He was
like a
an
mechanic.
undercover cop.
Yeah, he was an undercover cop, but he looked like an average street guy. That's the crazy part. He did not look like he was a dealer or anything like that. So it was believable for me that he could play that.
Yeah, and that's why I think that like after that it just makes no sense because he starts off he's an undercover cop trying to break up this stuff and figure out all the robberies, and now he's now he's the guy committing the robberies for the rest of his life.
Yeah, because that was the whole thing. And after 4, because after that he would. So it was crazy. The first one, yeah, he ends up freeing the guy that he helped. He was trying to bust. And then 2, he goes to be on a run, and then it's actually a prelude for him to go into Miami. He had to because there's actually a whole video that they didn't mean to put up, but they forgot to put in the movie. It was a prelude to him going to Miami, and that leads to the second movie. And when you watch it, it's like, okay, now this timeline makes sense, like. Because he was in Los Angeles, now he's in Miami. He drove all the way to Miami.
Of all the actors that they bring back for that, why could they not bring back Eva Mendes? She was the best one out of all of them.
Actually, she was good. I liked her in the second one.
But I just like Eva Mendes.
I like her too. She's been in. I like the one when she was with Denzel Washington in that one movie. That was a good movie, by the way. That was a really good movie he was in. But yeah, they should have ended around there. And I would say, like, after 7, I'm like, okay, you gotta stop. That's it.
Just come
and
up
then go
with
2 over the
some
top
new
after
ideas.
that. Freaking summer blowing up submarines and taking Russian freaking submarines missiles.
What's the one movie where they're like they have like two they had some what is it, two like Dodge not Dodge Darts, Dodge Chargers, modern Dodge Chargers that they're using
That's
to
5.
drag a safe around.
That's 5. No, that's no. Yeah, that's 5. That's the last one I said before they can end it off on that. I don't think that was crazy. I think that's okay. That's not like the safe is not flying through the building though. It's taking out buildings or something like that, but like damaged sides of them. Like I said, as long as they didn't take out a building with it, then I'm like, okay, then I would have dropped the movie at that. They did that because there's no way a big vault is doing all that. Come on, you're not gonna give me to believe that.
Well, the stunts were just too absurd.
Too absurd.
Too absurd. It's too unbelievable. Like we said earlier, leave the sci-fi shit for sci-fi.
Well, yeah, agreed. I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree with you on that. Yeah, that's Star Trek shit or Stargate. Leave that for Stargate, to be honest. They can do all that crazy stuff.
So you've been reading the articles about the new Stargate that they're trying to remake?
Yeah, I've been reading it.
What do you think so far?
Best of luck, and hopefully they actually care enough to actually bring it back to do a good job. If they don't, and they're just trying to get a profit off of it, then scrap it.
If they're going to, from what I remember, they're trying to reboot it from like the original books. Did you ever see the 1994 Stargate?
Yes.
That was
one of my friends.
That was a really good movie.
It was.
And that was supposed to be the first of 3, but it was just, I guess it was just too early for the market. Like people couldn't get behind it, but now's the perfect time.
Yeah.
And I really hope they do like a really solid book adaptation if they're going to make the trilogy.
I mean, that'd be awesome for me. And I'm just like, it gives proper due and respect, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, I know it's Stargate and Star Trek. We have so much stuff that we've covered with them. And it's like, I think with the modern era, like all the sci-fi stuff works now more than it did back in the day. Some of it hits and some of it doesn't. Not all of it, but some of it does. Because to me, it's like 50-50 that era. That's what I call the 90s, 80s era. It's like 50-50. You can either go with it and it rocks, or it's just not good. I've seen some bad ones.
What's some bad ones?
Yeah, I've seen some bad ones.
Like what ones?
Oh, okay, a bad sci-fi. Oh god, do I go off the list? Okay, I actually have a list for this. Hold on, yo, Jedimike, what's good, bro? If you want to come in, man, please welcome to come in, man. I'll put the link in the stream for you, bro, because he can speak on this too. I'm pretty sure he's seen some good sci-fi too, but especially some bad ones. But let me get down my list of bad ones. I really want to speak about the most atrocious one that I don't care about. The most atrocious one. Where is the one where these motherfuckers, these aliens are coming down and they look like retarded ass cartoon characters, and it's like you see the brain and the eyeballs, and they're like trying to like take over this particular town.
Mars Attacks?
Say it again?
Mars Attacks?
That's what it is.
That was actually intended to be a parody of 1950s style science fiction. So if it looks dumb, it's because it was designed to look dumb. If you go back and watch it now as an adult, it'll be like, oh, that shit's really stupid on purpose.
Yeah. So probably now I'm older, I'll probably play it off as a parody as opposed to when I was younger. Because I'm like, I can't take that seriously. Because at least with Gremlins, I can take that seriously. But Gremlins is really like not like little sci-fi, but not like space. Like I'm thinking, because anytime I think sci-fi, I think anything that has to do with space, like aliens, extraterrestrials, parasites.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, there was one where aliens were okay. Tell me if you've seen this one. Do you remember the aliens that were shaped as human, like women, and they were trying to like freaking literally trying to put their eggs inside males that they procreate with?
Oh.
And that was on Sci-Fi Channel, by the way. Everybody, like some of these movies you can see on Sci-Fi. You see enough of them. That
Species.
Oh no. Species was just one girl though. That was one girl. My bad. One alien. When I saw that, and then I didn't see two. I also was one. But yeah, I remember that one. She was just one person. I mean, like I think there was like three of them. There were three different alien ladies, and I think they were on this college campus, and they were trying to find males to procreate with, and they were they were weak against like sunlight or heat. They would burn and run away.
Unfortunately, a lot of sci-fi ends up being horror, and it doesn't have to be.
More like sci-fi horror, but yeah.
It doesn't have to be. I miss I like true science fiction where it's there to make you think.
Oh, it's more like the actual like so more like Doom and more like Chronicles of Riddick, like sci-fi like those.
Yeah, Dune makes you think. Stargate makes you think. Think. Have you guys seen The Expanse?
Yes, I've seen a little bit of The Expanse.
Yes,
that's good.
Dancing with Wolves. That's on HBO Max.
Dancing with Wolves. I love you brought that up. I mean, that's what Avatar is, y'all.
Raised by Wolves?
No. Is it Raised by Wolves or Dancing? No, I think it's Raised by Wolves.
Let's go watch us some Dancing with Wolves with Kevin Costner. Let's go do that. Just boys' night out. Seriously, boys' night out.
With Wolves.
It's on HBO
Kevin
Max.
Costner.
It's some weird stuff. I apologize. Like, I'm still kind of recovering from like a neck injury and stuff. So
you okay, man?
Like this. Yeah, I'm all right. Like this whole week is my first week of my last semester, and I've been kind of exhausted with everything. But I've just been like trying to recover and also to get some rest.
What you did?
Yeah, man.
I was training for. I'm just training with this organization I'm like part of and stuff. And I just kind of like landed wrong, and I just kind of just been like, my neck is fine. It just like, I just like it, like my neck is kind of just stiff now. It's been hard for me to just turn around now. It's better today. It was really bad yesterday. Like I couldn't get up out of bed. Yeah, I couldn't get up out of bed because I had to like literally lift my legs up to like almost hang like to like almost give like a top heavy where I can trying to lean forward and then carry up my back. And I'm also having lower back pain too, so it's just been a lot. But yeah.
Have you ever considered going to a chiropractor?
Yeah.
No. It's I could, but like I know like back pain is kind of at least my mother, but it's just like it's just with stuff we were doing that day and stuff. I know I'm just been training and stuff, exercising, but like I get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning every day, and stuff to work out, and so yeah, I just even amidst my pain, like I had to go yesterday. So like my neck is like it was just stiff, but like I'm all right. I just needed with just rest, really.
Yeah, no, I feel your neck, Jed. I've had that multiple times, and
I'm just doing too much.
One way. So yeah, I know that, man. I've had that before, and it sucks. Like especially if you have to work the day out.
But yeah, plus it's like I got stuff coming up tomorrow. Like I got a bunch of interviews and stuff I had to do, but also people I'm like. Business stuff, whatever on YouTube or anything like that. I'm just like, that's just been busy with everything. Yeah. So I know I might go live tomorrow, but I just like, I will. I'm not gonna say I will not be in pain. You can probably tell, but but like I said, still try to be consistent and move forward though. But I just want to just show y'all, to come and just support, just stop by a little bit.
Thank you, man. And also, man, listen, just I told Burke the same thing because he's trying to recover from his throat and everything. I told him, listen, guys, some things are more important than streaming, and your health is one of them. So always remember your health is key one. I'll say this to anybody, over ladies, over whatever. Just make sure that you take care of yourself. Like I said, heal yourself up. Do what you got to do to take time off to make sure you're 100% healthy at least. So yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna be all right. That's why like I haven't you guys didn't really see me to like help this throughout this week, and especially like when I was on the Peep Network on our show, I was dozing off like a mug, man. I tell you, like it was. I mean, it was
must
hilarious.
get tiring carrying the weight of the entire show.
Yeah.
Oh no, okay, that's a diss. But
I mean, it's a diss, but it might be some truth to it at least, man. Because we know you can carry it, but the thing is, you do get drained and fatigued. This happens.
Oh yeah, no, it's exhausting. I bet you it's exhausting. Like, you know,
like
I
we're
said,
not Superman, bro.
Right, and I'm just like, you have folks contacting. I barely check my email on some shit, for like YouTube stuff. Right now, so I check my email, like, oh yeah, I did put that in the about page, right? Yeah, yeah, and then also I get contacted, like, oh yeah, let's do this and mess. I was like, wait, hold up. I'm like, I got class and shit.
You're like, hold
like,
up, wait a minute.
I was just like, wait a minute, I gotta eat. I can't eat. I'm broke. But yeah, no, but honestly though, yeah, 'cause, like today I had to get up at 9 to 12 for one shift, and then I had go from 2 to 8 p.m. The whole day, and then I have to get start my classes and stuff this weekend and everything because I have to get ready for my thesis for my senior design class and stuff, my senior project. And it's like we're just working on one project like the whole semester. That's what it is, right? But at the same time, I got other organizations that I can't really say right now, in the process of like working with. But yeah, man, it's just been a lot just this first week. Good things though, I'll say, but just like it's just like I know like when you you put like a lot of hard work and stuff, and this is also to you and anybody up on the panels too, just like you kind of working hard and reap the benefits of it, but at the same time like whatever the blessings that come with it can be overwhelming sometimes. You just didn't expect it.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I definitely understand.
But yeah, I'm
just overwhelmed.
So yeah, just a little bit. I was not expecting all this to happen. Like it's almost like I was still trying to feel like I was keeping a low profile, but that cat's out of the bag now. Yeah.
My boy is online. Huh. No, like I said, I definitely understand Mike. I mean, I called him Mike. I like to call him Jeff.
Which is why, yeah, because this is why like I hang with you guys because just like there's no like, I just like I'm being really you guys like ground me, in a way where all this like stuff kind of like gets really like hype with a bunch of people knowing you and everything. Like, nah, I just need to get back to my folks.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that you think of that. I'm glad you think of us like that, and also think of this place as like that. I appreciate that, man. The thing is, like I
just
said,
show up.
Yeah, I know. Wes shows up for the most part, but even then, he's showing support by showing up. Even then, he doesn't have to because he has little girls, and I understand he's always busy. He's a father, but the thing is, I said most of you guys will keep me in check and mostly remind me to like Jay, like you stream, but also have some have some bit of consistency, but also just wind down every now and then. That's what my chill out sessions are for. I work if I work 100% like 10 days every day and I don't freaking have a downtime, then I'm on fumes. I don't.
Yeah, especially like now, like editing video.
Go ahead.
Right, but like also like you can't have that excuse. Like not talking about you, but like you're trying to push out content and stuff. Like have the excuse like, well, because that's sometimes the sacrifice. Like staying up to 2 or 3 o'clock editing videos. Like I worked on one video and I'm trying to like one I worked on today about God, whatever trend, redefining your past for your testimony and everything. And I'm trying to see I want to expand more stuff on my channel. But then I got some feedback from the X-Men video I did, right? Because basically I said don't be a woman's X-Man, right? And I really I want to dive deeper with using Marvel or like some type of stuff, but still educating folks with that. But I'm just trying to think of like ideas.
I got you.
Right.
I love that you do that, by the way. I love that you do that.
I appreciate it.
because Kevin was the only first person I saw in the RP community ever freaking use that crap, and he made me happy the fact that he uses it. Like this man is smart and intelligent, but he's a nerd. Like seriously, the way
No,
he
no,
just
listen, like he was right. He was talking to
that
us.
ain't
He's
no
like,
snap. He always tells ladies, if I'm
snap.
Thanos, I snap like no. Yeah, I love how
Yeah,
he
you are
uses that.
Yeah, you are. You're Scarlet Witch. You create your reality. And so women, right?
Keep people
and then
trapped.
and then like some of you women, you want to have different versions, like different variants of yourself. I was like, oh shoot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
It is smart because it's pop culture references.
Right. He's using them because he's with the modern times. He's not like just saying going like he uses old school and new school references. Like he uses a lot of them. So that's one of the so even though we can disagree with the man, like I love his analogies. Like this man is using
right. Exactly. Yeah.
And they make sense. That's the thing.
Yeah, someone commented. Right. And someone commented like Cyclops is a simp. I was like, he ain't really lying. But no, it's like
for Jean Grey, yeah.
I would tell you this right now. When they redo the X-Men, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. When they redo the X-Men, they got to redeem Cyclops. That's one big thing. It's a big pet peeve of mine. Like, listen, I'm being real. Don't make him a bitch. Like, listen, twice you done this mess. Twice. Right? I'm like, he's supposed to be like a Captain America. Right. He's supposed to be like a Captain America leader, man. I'm just like
the old school X-Men you're talking about, like when he was a leader, he still loved his girl and everything, but he was still a leader though. That's the thing.
Because there's only two versions I remember. One from the X-Men animated series, which they're continuing.
X-Men Evolution. Right? Yeah, I remember X-Men Evolution.
There you go. There you go. Boom.
Because he was a real leader in that. And the thing is, he still liked Jean, but he was still willing to lead the team. There was one scene where they had Jean, you gotta get off me. I gotta do this right now.
Right. He had, there was an age difference, definitely. Through it, but like, X-Men was X-Men Evolution and the X-Men animated series. I thought that the depiction of Cyclops was like, okay, I like it. Right. Man, that show was a shit, man. She was Spike with Storm and Mess. Yeah,
that's my favorite one actually. Besides the old school one that I love a lot. Yeah, but I love Evolutions a lot. I mean, X-Men Evolution. I mean, Revolutions. Yeah, I love that one a lot because every ethnicity got shine in that damn show. But the only thing is, Spike. Now, Spike. I will say this: I don't really count him, and I like him. But I'm gonna say this: I don't mean he's supposed to be Meryl because I don't know many black kids who run around with spiky ass blonde hair. No, I don't know.
Yeah, no. I didn't like, and it
didn't work for me.
That didn't. Yeah, listen, that I don't get that. Wherever they got that from. You remember the movie Meteor Man?
Yeah,
that was an underrated movie.
You know the evil gang with the black folks with all the white dyed blonde hair and shit. That's why every time I see a dude with that, I'm like, man, what type of like CeeLo Green Cisco. It's Cisco. Yeah. The singer. Yeah. He has like always blonde hair and mess.
Right.
But
and that's what Spike reminded me of a little bit when he did that. I mean, I don't mind him being. Listen, I don't mind the character. It was just like, why does he have blonde hair? Both his mom and dad don't even have blonde hair. Don't give me that shit. He died that shit. Demolition Man.
But that's the only thing I just like. I know black folks. I know they have the hair, the color. If you have a box, you can like the one in my picture. They try to dye that top of the hair with I don't know. I'm like, okay, but
yeah, don't do that. I'm just not a fan of that either. I'm not a fan of brothers doing that. Period. To be honest, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, that's just. Yeah,
I Dennis Rodman the only one I know that took it too far. He took it too far, and I was done.
But no, he sold his soul. He sold his soul. He put the dress on. That's why.
Sold his soul. He sold his soul for the dress and then and to the liquor. By the way, guys, no brain activity.
Listen, okay, I'm not why I'm having a flashback moment right now, but like, you remember the movie Undercover Brother?
Yes.
Listen, if you're gonna have to learn to eat in white America, you have to learn how to eat mayonnaise. Now, right? It's okay.
Bro, I thought about that movie 2 days ago when you brought it up. Man. I thought about the movie 2 days ago. Like I need to watch it again because it was so parodish, so funny, so freaking Afrocentric. It's freaking stupid. I gotta watch that movie again, man. It's funny.
Right? Because I'm just like
in the Marines when that came out, and I remember I had several black friends pop up and say, "Hey, what's wrong with mayonnaise? And then all the other black people started giving them shit. Like,
yeah, you and Neil Patrick
Yeah,
Harris,
right.
like, hey, listen, he's like, hey guys, listen, I just read the book Roots, and I just I just want to say, like, listen, I have now understand the struggle of Black America, right? And then, but here's the thing, and you know the other thing, the way they're gonna get the serum, you know, for the formula is through chicken. I was like, and while Dave Chappelle was eating the mess, he's like, am I gonna die?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
chicken.
smart.
I remember that. Yeah, he said it's a chicken. He said,
Yeah,
"If I go
General's fried chicken.
chicken."
It's
He said,
but
"General Wes
chicken,
is
baby.
the General Wes is goddamn mine."
General
He
fried
said that I
chicken.
was done.
This chicken is the bomb.
Yeah, man, stereotypical freaking crap like Colonel Sanders shit. The only
Yeah, you know
man,
who the villain of the movie? The Man.
the man.
It was so ahead of his
That's so
time.
crazy.
No, I'm just like, dude,
Yeah,
like I wonder how you can have a movie like that today. And so, listen, I'll tell you this.
no, it would work. They'll be tight as hell right now for that shit. They'd be tight as hell. Like I swear, all blacks would just go get all crazy about it. Me, I wouldn't give a damn because it was back in the day. Same thing with Rush Hour. We can all laugh at that.
Oh yeah, no, I can know. Like that's with my friends. We all have to make a joke about that. Like I'm always Chris Tucker. That's what it is. I can do him. You know, it's like, you know, he's like, you're embarrassing for my kids, my wife and kids. You embarrassing yourself. You're a black man in a Chinese restaurant on Crenshaw.
Oh, Crenshaw. Exactly, man. Oh man, I love that. He said, "Come on, Kenny. Come on, do it. I'll shoot you
Come
and
on,
say
Kenny.
you fell in the kitchen,
Come
okay?"
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
I love that.
You know,
man.
especially when like, he was in Fifth Element. You know, come on. No pop. It had no fire, no Angie, no nothing.
Jedi. This question is for the whole panel. I think Marcus wants you to answer this because you like Peacemaker. Quick question for the panel. I did Akashi. Do you think Judo Master looked like superhero in the movie from Dragonfly from Peacemaker? Oh my god.
Oh, let me tell you about this.
That Drake
Okay,
Bell. You talking
I'm
the
so
Drake
glad
Bell one parody? Oh my god. Go
First
ahead.
of all, okay, no, I'm glad she brought it up because I'm actually digging Peacemaker, the show.
I am too.
Surprise!
I love it.
Surprise!
It's funny.
Now, are you up to date?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, let me tell you this: they missed a huge opportunity. All right, I thought that was Gorilla Grodd up in that bitch, but then it's like they chainsaw his ass. I'm like, nope, that's just a gorilla just got possessed by a butterfly. I'm like, oh well. I'm like, you could have been better than Flash with that animation. I'm like, shit. But yeah, I thought that was gonna be the big bad or something. You know, like, oh yeah, there's a gorilla that left, you know, that escaped the zoo. I'm like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah, right.
And there's only two gorillas.
Yeah.
Right, there's only two gorillas in the DC universe with Gorilla Grodd, the one that's with the brain. You know.
Right, with the my powers.
Yeah. But he had him on Doom Patrol.
Yeah, you're right. He's
a Titan.
There's
He's a Titan villain.
Mala with the brain.
The brain, and then he got the big ass the gorilla on the side of, you know, who's like his right hand man or something, right? Yeah.
Right.
But no, listen, Peacemaker. Now I'll tell you this with this whole like, and I know going West about this. This whole like, all right, first episode, like, okay, you know, you feel like the whole wokeness and stuff. You have Amanda Waller's daughter. You know, she's married. You know, lesbian couple and stuff, right? But my thing is, okay, how are you gonna make this shit work? Like she's in Battlefield, you know, shooting, like fighting the mess. I'm like, man, please stop. Now, and then making and also making a black woman. You just come on, don't even, you know, I don't have about making that a joke and stuff. But I like her character, you know, personality wise, right? But was it the judo master guy, the Ki dude? First of all, when I saw him in the trailer, I thought it was Nathan Fillion's costume. I thought it was like him, like the dude that detached DDK. At least by his costume, looked like the same thing. You know, where you can rip his arms and mess. But I'm like, okay, what this dude doing? He's short as fuck. Like he's like what, 4'2"? Like, how I don't know, how tall is he? Yeah, he just came out of freaking closet eating some chips and mess. You know, and he got shot by the black woman. I was like, okay, you know.
Well, I will say this, Jedi. On top of that, like you when you talked about her trying to go around shooting people, that's the same problem all these modern day ladies had the problem with freaking Queen Latifah trying to be the Equalizer series, which is trash, by the way. I never saw it. I saw
Wait, what?
Caucasian
They
girl
made
review.
Equalizer. They made a
Yeah,
what?
with Queen Latifah, the female one, and then guess what? It's
No.
trash.
Wait, what?
And then everybody believed that she could just move this fast and kill people. No,
The devil's a liar.
it's a
Queen
devil.
Latifah made an Equalizer movie.
They made a series from it.
Oh God.
A TV series?
Latifah, yeah, it's trash. Go look up a review of it, and they can tell you how bad it is.
Like,
yeah, she's not
morbidly
that fast. She's not
obese.
gentle. Yeah, exactly. It's terrible. It's like woke feminism crap, and other bullshit. Like, yeah, look it up. You'll find it. I promise you. It exists.
Oh, but
I didn't know. Yeah,
but I'm actually gonna go.
All right,
tomorrow. No, I'm not gonna go. I'm just saying, tomorrow. I said might go live like my movie news show because CW Grant just revealed that he has a contract for one more season for 15 more episodes, which basically nothing has been confirmed, but kind of leans to the way that Flash that the 9th season is gonna be his final.
Okay.
So,
my man Grant Gustin, got you.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, dude, I finally watched all Superman and Lois the first season. Man of Steel vibes, really good, really good. The first like 4 episodes feel like Man of Steel, literally they do.
Yeah.
I'm not even trolling you, bro. It looks so damn good. I'm like, dude. It's like they had to get Zack Snyder for this, particularly for some of these choreography in the cinema, and I just love it. Oh, and by the way, I love the idea that we actually finally get to see Superman being a father. I like that. I like the whole different take of I love that him spending time with him trying to spend time with his 2 boys and everything. I love that only one of them got powers so far as I know. One of them, that's Jordan. And I'm trying to see if Jonathan will develop some shit. I'm hoping he gets something too, because I refuse to believe that he's the only human out of the 2 of them. I think it should be both of them that gets him.
Right.
I think he might get his this current season. Oh yeah, by the way, the black man, the brother that got to play Steel.
Yeah.
Best character in the show. Best character in the show. Second after that is Lois.
Yeah.
Lois. I'm not even trolling. She's the second best character after
John Henry Irons. Listen, like I want to say this. This is what same thing. Like why I don't crap on this, CW, whatever. Because like, listen, when it's that like you got all this other crap and you got this mess. If you look at this, is like they went to the roots of who he is. I saw some people like saying, "Oh, I don't like to see him as a dad or whatever." Like, no. This is basically going to the core who the Superman is.
Some people don't like to see him as a dad.
Yeah,
who the hell is that?
Yeah, because they seem to not understand how these things work. We want to see like the whole. If it's just a series of Superman in his Superman suit doing Superman things, it gets boring because there's no depth to the character.
Yeah. Right. Well, we're tired of that crap. We want to see different incarnations of Superman, and this is the first one we got that actually who moved away from Metropolis. He was in Metropolis, now he's out and he's in Smallville. Go back to the Smallville series for me, which I do like. And he's really back at he's really at the place of his origin, trying to raise his own kids. Trying to spend more time with them instead of just lying to him and letting them know like what he did with his wife. So,
okay, over there.
You okay, Mike?
I think your mic is like half unplugged or something.
Yeah. You sound like an alien just now.
I thought I heard eaten by something.
I was hearing the phone, whatever. I just exited out of I just got out of a browser.
Okay.
On my phone. And I'm hearing this like, what the heck going on? Yeah, hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay, that's cool.
I'll be right back.
But I got you. But yeah, he says in PSA at J Takashi, all current modern women stop applying from Thottery University address 304 Rudolph Step Avenue, City Girl State. Bro, I thought you was going to sleep, Marcus. You're not convincing me, man. Go watch some Sailor Moon with your girl, man. Seriously.
There's a lot of shit to be talked right now, so.
Yeah, definitely right. Well we talked a lot, but basically what he just said in that small conversation. But yeah, man, there was a series for it. That Equalizer thing I told you about. Yeah, it is. It
I
exists.
just looked it up. It got a 5 on IMDb, so it has to be.
It should have got a 1.
Yeah, I remember. Did you know that she did a movie with Jimmy Fallon years ago? Did you ever see that?
Jimmy Fallon. I remember that.
Yeah, I think it was called like Taxi or something. But the premise of the movie is she's a bike messenger. Automatically, all just falls apart. Like the opening scene is like 10 minutes of a bike messenger just flying all around New York City. Then she comes back, and you can tell that the actor on the bike and her, there's got to be like 100-pound difference. It just doesn't work.
Thank you, Wes. I could not have said it better myself. Forced, contrived. My favorite term.
Forced, contrived. Well, she's doing things that are inherent to her. She's fine. Like she was in that movie Chicago, which was a musical. I think she was perfectly fine in that movie because it was a musical. She was singing the whole time. That's what she's there for. Man,
no, I don't disagree with you. I agree. There's some things that she's good in, something she isn't good in, but forced feminism shit, like I'm never a fan of that shit. I can never watch that crap personally for me. Because
at least like have her bit by a radioactive like centipede or
something.
Oh
my god! Don't say that. You to say radioactive. This is what spider.
Centipede. Just something. Just
I mean, how about a reason?
Radioactive weasel. Give her some reason for her to have these superhuman powers.
Right, to be moving that quickly. Even though Catwoman was trash, she got bit by a super Egyptian cat that made her move like a cat. I could believe that. But the difference is she has the frame for it.
That movie had one redeeming quality. That movie had one redeeming quality. You know what that redeeming quality was?
Tell me.
Halle Berry. That's it.
Which one?
The costume that I was smashed. Yeah, that's about the only thing.
We talking about
Catwoman.
Oh god, Catwoman. because Jedi, we were talking about the Equalizer TV series, and I was talking about how it's impossible for Queen Latifah to be moving this fast. I said, and then Wes brought up the thing. Well, at least give us reason why she might have ability to move this fast or do this stuff, because she should not be Batman doing this shit.
Oh, but listen, I'll tell you one better. Okay, look at Disney. Disney today, they just announced that they're redesigning Minnie Mouse, right? And they're giving her pants, to suit the whole modern businesswoman today. Yes, I shit you not. Look up now. Share the screen. Share the screen.
Flick the screen off. But hold on. Okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Modern day Minnie Mouse.
She's in a blue suit. Look.
Hold on. Minnie Mouse. Modern Minnie Mouse. Hold on. Is that what I type in?
Yeah, I'm talking about Minnie Mouse redesign.
Oh, Minnie Mouse redesign. Okay. Redesign. All right. Okay, Minnie, let's see what you look like. I'm going to do screen share.
Oh, good.
I smell some sweet. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, guys. I'm about to do screen share now. All right. Right here. Let's go to tabs, my friend. Tabs. They're not allowed to watch any anime. All right, here we go.
Yeah, top left, right there, the blue one.
The blue one?
Yeah, right there on the left.
What is that supposed to be?
Yeah, I don't know.
Suit. It's a suit. Yeah. They redesigned her for that. For just to insinuate women in business, and stuff like that. That's what they're.
I think they failed at both because she.
Yeah, right.
It just looks like bad camouflage.
But listen, all you need is faith, trust, and pixie dust. What do you mean women can be in business? What are you talking about, Wes?
Yo, listen. If they ever put something on freaking Tinkerbell like some Panther shit, I'll beat everybody's ass for that shit. Stop that shit. Stop.
They
Those women were gorgeous the way
Mickey
they
Mouse.
looked.
They put Mickey Mouse in a dress. You know what's up?
Well,
Mickey.
That's her original look, and that's what she wants to be, girly, instead of being manly. The fuck? I just can't get over that. Now you're messing with my childhood.
Listen, it's not like I said nothing. Like this is nothing. I won't say outlandish, but it's just like I saw what they're doing. Like, look, man, like I understand what you're doing, but it's like to redesign that. I was like, what's the point? It's just not saying. Whoever thought saying women can't be in business for you to redesign her. I don't know. I just.
Oh no, Marcus said
the
this.
thing is, like, who asked for it? The answer is nobody. Or people that don't go to Disneyland.
Well, listen, it's the same folks who asked, "Hey, we need some body acceptance at Hooters."
Right. Oh my God! Don't get me started on that. Don't get me. Oh my! Please.
Listen, Big Shirley is working there. Big Shirley is working there.
Man, YouTube gonna kill me for saying this, but I don't give a damn. Like, sink on a ship. Enough said. Let everybody just figure that out.
But yeah.
I'll let that be vague as possible. I think you all can admit what I'm saying. So here's a hint for y'all.
Wes,
the Titanic, how do you think it sunk down? Now that's the minute of insult what I just said. But
Big Shirley.
Exactly, Big Shirley.
But no, I got a question. So like, Wes, this is off topic. I know you've been on Lapeef, like off the time Amir stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But like, what's your thoughts on the other shows? I'm just asking.
They're crap. So me and Amira are actually, we've been friends for a long time, and she told me she was going to be on Lapeef and asked me to start showing up. I'm like, okay. So I love coming up there and talking to her, and Amira is very good at being very open. I've tried listening to Kayla and what's her face. It just seems like let me really draw deep here. So I've ended up going on a lot of shows in this circle, right? Like what's her name? Sweet Melody and some other. I've been watching Jessica X and all that. And the thing is, everyone keeps saying, keeps bringing up quote black issues. In reality, they're human condition issues. There are some. In reality, like most of what they talk about is actually human condition. Very little of it is specifically only relegated to black people from what I have seen. So I do enjoy going on these panels and talking to everyone and sharing my thoughts. But Kayla is all about Kayla, and I'm glad Courtney is gone because she was just whiny and annoying. Jonathan, who's it? JB, Broken Dusty dude.
Yeah,
dude, he annoys the crap out of me because I was watching him one night. I'm like, I can't watch this shit anymore. I'm texting Amira like, this dude is so freaking stupid because he's like, I'm not the guy you want in jail. I'm thinking, dude, you're the first person to break down and suck dick. Like, who says I'm not the guy you want to put in jail? Dude, nobody wants to be in jail. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's not the way I move. Like, what the hell is he talking about? Like he's so into himself that it takes away from what in any conversation he's trying to have. He's always trying to he's automatically trying to place himself as like the superior person, and he's saying the dumbest things. Like when you get to a certain age and you can see younger people always trying, it's fronting. He's just fronting. You see these younger people just fronting like, oh, you don't want to mess with me. Shut your stupid ass up. I got bills to pay. You think I'm worried about you, you little punk?
I have a question. Do you think I'm fronting? I'm being transparent.
No,
here. You're
always
asking.
No, you're cool. There's a reason why I come to your channel and Jay's channel. You guys are cool. You're just yourselves. All right. You're always trying to present your view, and it's okay if we have disagreements on things, but you're being just yourself. You're not caught up in ego.
Yeah.
But those other clowns, Kay and Broken Dusty
Kayla.
Dude, they are
Yeah.
so stuck in the most retarded parts of their ego.
I agree.
Gotcha.
I actually
Okay.
I agree with Wes because for the most part, hold on, guys, but I do agree with him. There seems to be this thing that I'm starting to notice with people, and yes, I am myself because it took me a while to become more of myself of who I am. And the thing is,
Unapologetically.
I could be, yeah, like I said, I can be very direct. I can be very serious most of the time. But the thing is, I had to learn. Sorry, I'm struggling with that. I had to learn in order to lead with my logic instead of my emotion, which that was a long process, but I was able to
You're
do
right.
it finally.
Uh-huh.
And that's how I'm supposed to roll. But the difference is, I don't put on airs. I don't need to. I will do instead of say. So if I grab JB, correction, I won't say this right now. So if I grab somebody, let's say anybody by the throat, instead of telling them I would do it, not to mess with me. If you fuck with me again, I will kill you. So I don't need to say anything. The minute I grab you by your throat, I mean what I mean. My action will tell you everything you need to know instead of putting on airs like freaking high school punks put on. And I've had to put them in their place too when I was in high school.
It's like they watch too much of The Flash.
The Flash.
What do you mean by that?
It's why the Arrowverse just
Yeah,
it's one of the reasons why the Arrowverse sucks so much. It's like they're always monologuing. Like in reality, in a true crime situation, you're just gonna get shot. Like this isn't
like,
no, I will not do this while you're pointing a gun at my face. All right, bam.
Like, so here's the thing. Like the reason why I asked that is like obviously I'm not exempt from constructive criticism, and even though I'm a part of that platform now and stuff, and like I just want to make sure, hey, listen, any ways I can give feedback back to not saying I have that overall control because there are people who are higher up, like JB, Anton, and JR and stuff, but like I at the same time, like we know we all have level of influence on the platform. I'm just like, hey, I want to get feedback from people who I know, that know of a good character that I fuck with, and you guys watch me. I'm like, I want constructive criticism, and even just how like conversations go and stuff. So
I think you're a cool dude, and that can work against you actually. So when you look at what people are when people are looking for entertainment, they're looking for conflict or some sort of drama. Women are always bringing up drama. That's why soap operas are so popular. Men love conflict. That's why we like watching superhero movies. JB is a conflict artist. He's just trying to create conflict. So when you see the popular subjects that get people involved, it's all about subjects that create conflict. So you have to find the delicate balance of finding those subjects that are going to create conflict, yet still be the level-headed person that's not going to encourage conflict, but encourage conversation.
Yeah. I agree with you. Constructive criticism is necessary for everybody, even me. They say like, Jay, you can learn not to speak so fast whenever you're doing your breakdown or reviews. And I'm like, okay, thank you. I take that. Appreciate that. I don't be like, man, what the hell are you talking about? I talk perfectly or not. I'm not with that.
I do the same thing too. Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that at all. Trust me, guys. I'm a lot smarter than you guys give me credit for. And trust me, I'm more level-minded. Because I didn't go to college just to learn to become out the person just to get intelligent and then stay the same arrogant dick. I did mental changing and growth with me for a reason. And it shows whenever I talk to people like Mike or Wes. Literally. And my friends, I literally talk to them, and when they say like, Jay, they were like, how do you speak the way you speak? I had to cultivate this. I had to learn a whole bunch of different graphic design, the ways of speaking.
Yep, there you go. Go ahead. Oh my gosh.
Exactly. Bastardization, learn how to critique, to learn how to critique people and artistic things and arguments. This is a freaking process. and there's some things that I didn't know above that like there are a lot of things I was ignorant towards of like some things I learned even above like graduate course classes or graduate level. Like I told them that. And people said like, no, I don't think I'm better than most people. I think I'm smarter than some people. But the thing is, Wes, my intelligence isn't any lesser than yours, and yours isn't any higher than mine. The difference is I'm willing to learn from because there's some things that you don't that you know more than me, and there's some things that I don't know more than you. Of course. But here's the thing is I'm willing to learn from what you've experienced, so you can tell me and pass it along to my kids.
No, yeah, that is the right way to look at it.
Yeah, because that's how we as humans get better. If we just stay in one, and I hear when ladies say this personally to me, I will never compromise. Well, okay, guess what? Don't compromise. All right, that's fine. So a situation arrives when you said you would never compromise because you have to stay with it. You put yourself in a freaking box, and that's not good. That's why I can never go with people who say that, especially a lady. That's not good for you at all. If you're stuck in your ways, you're stuck in your ways. That's fine. I'm not gonna say you're ignorant, but that leads to more doom than glory, personally.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well,
go ahead.
But listen, like I said this before, like I said, like yeah, no woman's above my principles. I said that. That's like I know why I said for me that I stand on because this is a conversation I had and Wes was on the panel. I clipped it. It was talking about how like women sometimes they'll do everything try to get off your square, but they don't want you to get off your square, right? And that's where you just have to understand, discern what the whole shit testing thing is, right? But I know for us as like men, like I said, we can't afford to be foolish, right? So there's a lot of things that when we have humility, when we can to learn how to move on and change and know the errors our ways, that's what what growth is. But nothing that's never growing is it's dead. Right, which I gotta admit that I read the comments. Like I read the comments. That's why I asked you guys a question because like you said something that me being who I am, that saying that would work against me, right? Right. Yeah, I kind of understand. I guess I understand what you're coming from because just like I'll get some comments like, oh, you trying to be the middleman and mess trying middle ground and stuff like that. I'm like, well, because like we don't be spending 2 hours going back and forth.
You're level-headed, and people aren't paying for level-headed these days.
Yeah, nope. Because I'm saying they know because the folks on the show on the panel like they're my bro, they're my fam, right? JB and much as like and JB knows it too. That's the thing. Like, it's not like nothing what you're saying, nothing he doesn't know. Like, yeah, he can have an ego and stuff, and even in conversations where we might want to go derail and go south, I'm like, hey, man, let's just move on. Let's move on. Like, no, but I want to know what you meant by that. Like, no. Let's move on. We're gonna go through our conversation right now. And I have to do that several times, but that just is what it is. But I will admit that especially after last week, it was last week episode where I'm like, enough is enough. And I don't say that really that there was not even other videos to explain this, but like I'm seeing now, like for me, one thing I don't like putting people in positions where they're becoming the butt of the joke, right? I don't like how Kay and Kayla are being put in the position that they are in, right? However, we're no matter what we communicate, I think they're not dumb individuals, in my opinion, because you have to know what you're doing that keep remain on this platform and also know the atmosphere and stuff to know, okay, I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't care. To me, I think for some of it's a show, in my opinion. Right. I don't think personally, I know Kay and Kayla are actually smart people, but to be honest with you, I think, and more importantly, I'll go on Kayla real long than Kay, because Kayla, I honestly don't think she acts like this in real life, in my personal opinion. I do not think that she acts like this because, though I read one of the comments was saying, she's like one of those type of girls, like go up to a dude, say, what you gonna do? And meet the wrong one. Right. They're basically gonna retaliate, and I have love for both of them, right? And I talk to them on the back end, and then for weeks and weeks and weeks, I just get so frustrated and breaks my heart because some people saying, oh, it's trash, like, oh, there might be some good content here, but I can't watch it because then you have this narrative we keep derailing the conversation and making these side comments and trying to echo chamber and all this stuff like that. Like for example, did you guys see the last show last week on Thursday?
Yeah, you mean this Thursday that passed with
yeah,
Mr. Logic?
It was Mr. Logic, but it was also with the girl named Melanin.
Melanie. Yeah, I know who Melanie is. She's
Melanie. Yeah, right. She was a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman.
She's been on Sherazad's channel before. I've seen her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very beautiful woman, very sweet lady.
Beautiful lady,
right?
Nice, very polite, nice. Yeah,
very polite. And I saw it was one moment where, like, she kind of like, okay, there were, and this is what I don't like about this. Just like any point when you try to disagree with the group of girls, and think, oh, there's always the cheap shot to it. Is when she went on K and said, "Girl, you've been talking for 30 minutes and basically kind of derailing." Like it was a comment where that if it was about interracial dating, basically, if you think you prefer a race other than your own dating, right? It's internalized racism. And I thought that was complete crap.
This shit. That's bullshit.
That's complete crap.
That's bullshit. That's some self-hate bullshit because you want to know why? I've dated multiple races and I believe in interracial dating or dating among race, regardless. And you're telling me, see, the only time they get, well, I know ladies get upset is when that topic ever comes up. Something's wrong with you mentally in your brain. There's something wrong with you mentally. If you get upset up in arms about that, there's something wrong with you mentally. I don't know if you agree with that, Jedi, but that's what I literally think. Because
I absolutely do. That's why, especially. But also, listen, it's dangerous also you being an educator and saying that, right? Which is why I'm against critical race theory to the highest core, because this is just complete crap. Like we have Wes here, we got Marcus up in this place, and yeah, we're all come from different walks of life. Yeah, me and Jay come from the same part, but it's like we're having conversations about this, right? And we can admit, okay, other people, trying to look at the Mazda because of the color of our skin. Yeah, okay, sure, right? There are people, and is there such thing as like you say internalized racism, like you have some type of self-hate? Okay, yeah, self-hate is an actual thing, but in the context of the conversation, like and it's weird, it's very weird that I'm trying to imply common sense and in an adult conversation. These guys are older than me, right? And I even say like, okay, someone having dating preferences is not internalized racism. If you say, well, internalized racism is basically saying, oh, I only date white women because black women smell. What do you mean that black women smell? like like what
They're just they're just going to the wrong place to find black ladies. Then,
think about it. Think about it. Like, why would I say such a thing like that? Right? That's right.
I want to say a joke and I can't say it because I'm just like you're thinking. I think you're thinking of whenever they say that. I think that you're probably talking about the hood rats. You're not talking about all sisters because some sisters are clean now. But if you're talking about the ones who live in dirty swamp back or some crap, then that's some hood rat stuff you're talking about.
No, but my point is just saying, like, if I make that comment,
not you, Mike. I meant the person that says that. I'm sorry, not you. I meant the person.
Right. Not you. But I'm just saying, if I made that comment, people will have some questions, and rightfully so, right? Oh, I hang with Mexican because they smell. I'm like, oh, well, what? Well, okay, what do you mean by that? That's so you can say there might be some time internalized, right? I know, and see, this is the thing. I can talk to you guys, we can laugh at it, but this is a serious thing because you saw on the show, she actually genuinely believed that, and then for Kayla to bring up her her sociology degree, which is complete bullshit, right?
Fuck her. I don't give a fuck about her sociology
and saying, oh, this is a study based in Howard University. Is a study based in Howard University that there is such thing as internalized race. Like, ma'am, do you actually understand what the conversation is? You having dating preferences that's not internalized as self-hate, right? That and to me it breaks my heart because this is when Amir came on, that changed the whole atmosphere of that place, right? Because there was always a stigma saying, oh, this is a black space, right? And this is what I'm also trying to maneuver on my thing. Like, yes, I have a mission. We're trying to prioritize younger black males and stuff. But I want to also be broad. I don't want to limit the audience.
Yeah. I definitely feel
I don't want to limit my audience, right? But at the same time, like I do have a target because I am black. I don't want to prioritize younger males. But at the same time, like if you can bless more people, then so will be it. But to say that, I just think like that to me it's cognitive dissonance to me, and it's so much disrespect, especially like like the West and markets and stuff like this. Because I'm be honest with you, and this is a deep thing. I think us as black people, I know we all, and I'm about to. I don't say I might get canceled on this. I don't care, whatever. I think us as black
it's
people,
not your channel,
right?
All right, okay. Did I dance around it? You know, do what you gotta do. I hate it. I hate that because I hate being. I told you I hate being a thought police here personally because I'm not. Because I don't nobody police your thoughts. Because nobody can police anybody's thoughts here. But you know, just
right.
they said just say it in a way where they won't try to take this thing down or whatever.
Because
we can be
this
inappropriate.
Right. And but I'm gonna say this right, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, and it comes from the most genuine space. I think us as black people, we became so addicted to the term white supremacy, right? And what I mean by that, listen, a lot of things in this situation where we actually have legit things that are belittling our community, whatever, like this, okay. But to honestly, like my grandparents, right? They're born, in the 30s, right? Well, went through some real shit, right? And for me to complain about white supremacy, what it is today, is complete disrespect to them. Complete disrespect, right? And I said that much as like I said, I believe as black people or anybody, we can be winners. But one thing us as black people, one thing we have to do, white supremacy, white supremacy is not in the winner's vocabulary, right? And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, saying, listen, doesn't mean he said doesn't exist. Of course, I'm like, all right, sure. Just like there's marks, there, extremists on any side of point about this, right? But my thing is just, I just hate seeing as black people. We can be more than this. Like, for you have twerking music in a restaurant, right? And yet that gives you the right to go on top of the table and twerk on glass and say, well, it's the music. No, I hold us black people to a higher standard. And for you to keep saying, well, it's the music, then that's basically, to me, you're insinuating us as black people, we have enough self-control to know how to handle ourselves, right? And then yet you can complain about saying that that we are so financially literate and anything like that, but at the same time, we and this is the whole thing, reparations. This is go to my friend Nathan Daly. He's a police officer, right? On YouTube, he works. He's been on TLA. He's been on other networks and stuff like that, but he's a police officer. He said this one. Well, he said, God forbid that they give black people reparations. God forbid it, right? Because he said, listen, the moment they give us reparations, it's over. It's over. We have no excuse anymore, right? And the thing that you got preview of these of the reparations with these stimulus checks, right? And let me tell you this: when you got these stimulus checks and you went to the mall, what was the longest line you saw at? Foot Locker, right? And it breaks my heart because I think when we address this, you're thinking that oh yeah, we still giving. Listen, give black people millions of dollars, give them the reparations, give it to them, give them all the money in the world, right? But I'm saying to us that when you give it to us, we have no excuse anymore, right?
There's no excuse at that point. Yeah, like
right.
It's pretty much sewn in the sheets. What you're saying,
right?
What you're saying.
We were sold. Yeah, you were sold by other people that look like us from West Africa. We were sold by that, right? We don't want to acknowledge that. Yet, when we have someone in political office to say, okay, now it's time for us to go back to Africa, they don't want you either because you gave us a bad name. Get on the boat. Hey, listen, the same way you got here, the same way you probably can get out on a boat.
Thank you, Mike.
Like seriously, like this, and I'm just saying.
I have friends in Nigeria that say that they don't understand black struggles in America because they come here from Nigeria and they work hard, they get scholarships, they open businesses, they talk funny their entire life, but they have no qualms with it. They do not understand American black people, and that's what I get from my Nigerian friends.
Right. I
got Nigerian friends too, so I know.
No, my family were Nigerians. No, my family were Nigerians, right? So it's just like I understand completely what you're saying, but with that, the whole thing, it comes from a place of like, we prioritize, that's a scapegoat perfectionist. Yeah, right. I just think that when we see these conversations of people like, and that's what one thing, Lisa Anton a little bit that I kind of agree with, but even though I don't like, there's certain things I don't actually agree with him on. Like one thing he said, like there's no such thing as a black-owned business, which I'm like, like right now. But I understand you say I only rock with people with good character. Absolutely, I stand on that. I stand on that
too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But my just thing is this is just like when we have these conversations like this, like when you use the term internalized racism, I don't expect any non-black person, white, black, Asian, no white or Asian, whatever, community to feel sorry for us when we say that statement. When we say that statement, we're hindering a blessing. That's either God's preventing us to have. Like when we have, we have people like Amir come on, but yet, unfortunately, that was constant disrespect to the rest of the black women on the panel, right? And then, and it's so much as like I love the folks on the panel, like I love Courtney, all that stuff. But listen, when it's just like another girl who come into the high school and all looks like who this girl, right?
They get up in arms, they get crazy, and just like get irrational, right? And to help you further up on your mic, because I do want you to speak, Russ. I've noticed this a lot. What the jealousy is a real thing with these ladies. I've noticed. Like it's like you're stepping on my playing field. Why are you here? I'm like, it's not your playing field. This field is free to everybody. It's not exclusively to you. So what are you talking about? And I noticed that sometimes with Amira when she comes on. Amira is very truthful. She's sincere. She's sweet, and she comes in with that feminine, her feminine atmosphere that you just love, and you just like to hear her speak, get her point out, and she doesn't have to raise her voice to do it. And also, people like to gang up on her, like that shit has to stop. I noticed that shit.
It needs to stop.
Amira's the type of girl. Amira's the type of girl, the ones that I protected in high school or in college. More, I didn't pray nobody in college, but I'm, for example, the ones I would be leaning to protect in college. But that's the one I protected in high school. The girly girl ones, the girls who are actually nice, the girl who actually do want our protection. Those girls. Other ones who are just ragging on her. I don't look after you because you're freaking wilding right now. You're crazy.
But
what is wrong with
you? Look at the situation that happened with me, Kay, and Kayla, and with Cam. Cam, when she says a woman, I'm a servant, I love to serve, right?
And then that's the girl that sews when the show goes too long, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Right.
She's gonna do really well.
She really is
well for herself.
She really is.
She's too young for me though.
Right. No, but yeah, and she's a really good friend of mine. Right. And
does she like older guys?
What? No comment.
Just keep talking, dude.
But I would just say, with her, like that whole moment where she was kind of like, going at when Kayla kind of going at her, I was like, this is a younger black woman, right? And you're talking about us women are not marriage minded. We don't respect men. Also, but you have women say, I'm a servant. I love to serve. And she cares about her ethnic image. And that's my thing. It's not like I'm invested where I'm looking at the comment section, right? Looking at Marcus telling me to fix up my hairline and mess. Like, oh my God, I'm so insecure about my hair. Like, no. If I'm looking away, hey, Michael, hey, Jedi, like you're speaking too fast. All right, man, let me make sure I'm slow down and I communicate. All right. Let's say, hey, I think you're wrong about this point of view. You might be wrong about this. Okay, let me think about it. All right. It's even to a point when I was having a conversation with Kay, right? I went to her on one of the stream and I apologized to her. Say, listen, I apologize. I looked back at the playback and I realized I was missing a point of view that you were trying to express to me, and I apologize, right? But yeah, but none of them, never, ever, have a moment of saying that, right? And that's the thing I'm never resent for. Like, you stay away from people who where the word "I'm sorry" or "I apologize" is not in their vocabulary. You stay away from those folks. You stay away. I don't know how too proud you can be, and stuff, and yet you can say, yeah, you go to HBCU, and yes, you can say you're a teacher and be educated, whatever. But listen, you can still be educated and still be a fool at the same time. And that's for both men and women. I don't care if he's like, oh, I got my degrees or I got 6 figures. Like, look, man, listen, you can be, you can have a high income and still be a fool. That's what I'm saying.
You can still be miserable with your life in shambles.
Facts. I know many people who did all this stuff that they're talking about so highly, and they're miserable right now. I know 2 of them right now, and I won't speak up on their names, and they're still miserable right now. And one of them is a lady. Tell you that.
Hey, 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Gotcha, man.
The thing is, Amira gets her validation from her family. So
her family and her husband.
So people can gang up on her all they want. It means she doesn't
She's
even
winning.
know how to interpret it.
Right. She's winning regardless. She's married. She's actually married to somebody. She's happy. She's
very
doing what she's
feminine.
doing.
She's very feminine and and how she's very ditzy sometimes.
Yeah, and I love that too about her. She's really
she's horrible at getting back to me on text sometimes, and I it's annoying, but I'm not her priority, so I'm okay with that. Her priority is her family. Everything else just goes right past her. It's hilarious.
No. That's good though, because your priority should be her family, and also if she has any time, she'll shoot you a text, talk, whatever she needs to. The same thing with my female friend. She's feminine as all hell. She's Japanese, and like I said, she's married and everything. And she said she would help me regardless. And I'm like, that's a road. And I'm like, you can tell. That's why I would never introduce her to any of these people. Really, I would never do it. Want to know why? Because you're toxic and not good for her. And the people who, like I said, who validate her are her family and her husband. Mm-hmm. I validate her too, by the way. She's a really nice person. She has a good heart. And she has a good mind. So I would not want that to be tainted. That's why I said if I got me a Japanese wife, I would not let her be any of them, because she'd be freaking running around like, what the hell is wrong with these people? She wouldn't know how to react. And I'm like, that should be the response. Huh? What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Don't understand what you're talking about. Sweetheart, you don't have to understand. You're good. That ignorance is bliss on this side, because I would love to have that ignorance is bliss personally, because I don't need to know. Because you need to know that they're acting like a fool. Sweetheart, you're over here prospering. Enough said. And the thing is, it's not a step, it's not a jab, but it's the truth. Even the things that the adversity I'm going to face when I have to get to the point where I have to get to, I'm not going to be wilding out. The thing is, I'm still gonna be me. Because remember, money just makes more of who you are. It doesn't change you. It just makes more of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's a true saying. Are those ass clowns? Those rappers that you followed? What are they are now? Worst versions of themselves. Just amplified.
Modern rap music is absolutely pointless. I have a friend I went to college with. Very funny guy. He's just a genuinely good guy. Kind of dopey in a lot of ways. But he was into video editing, and he would be getting with his friends, and they would be making rap videos. They made a rap video about Danny Glover for some reason. I don't know why. But the entire movie, the entire video is about money, bitches, and hoes, which they had none of. They didn't have any of that. So if that's what rap music is, then you're not getting anywhere culturally speaking. Original rap, if you can enjoy true original rap music, then you're gonna love original country music, because they're the same damn thing. Stories about your life.
Right, which is what I really love about some. I spoke on this earlier. I'll put my cam back on. Hold on. I spoke about this earlier about when I talked about soundtracks from pop artists. At least when it came to the Pokemon soundtrack first movie, all those songs are my childhood. On the reason why it was because there's a song called "Free Up Your Mind," and I resonated with that. I had a lot of things to free up in my mind to think about things, and I'm like, when I listen to it now, I'm like, damn, this. I can see why some of these songs would help somebody back when you were in middle school or a little bit younger than that, and then it got you up to high school and stuff. And you can understand that. You can resonate with it. If you were born in the 90s time, you could actually get some of these singers what they were singing about. Westlife. I can Flying Without Wings. I could listen to that, and I can get that these brothers are actually all singing about something they really believe in. They're putting emotion into it, which I care about the most. Anybody can just go in and sing and sound dead. All these singers, all these whatever new age rappers, they sound dead as hell to me. They sound like freaking drones. I don't listen. I'm gonna say this right now. It's gonna piss all the people. I don't listen to Drake. I don't listen to any of these new rappers called Little Baby Uzi. I don't know none of these people. I listen. That ship sunk 2009 when I ventured out and listened to different music outside of America. That shit been left. So, and that's when I ventured into Japanese music, Korean music, 2009 before it became mainstream in America. Like I said, I got on this early before everybody ever did. And then they had a lot of stuff going on over there too at the time when they were coming up big in the music industry in the early 2000s when J-pop kept getting good and K-pop did, and it just elevated, and it's like a lot of music that they took from the old school like R&B and hip hop and pop culture is what they took from, and you can see it with how they sing and how it cultivates in their music of when you're listening to the frequency of them. It's like I actually believe people are actually genuinely sincere about what they're singing about. I believe it. It doesn't have to do with being nice. It has to do with conveying the emotion through the words, and I believed it. And now, often than not, one of them was listen. Some of these K-pop boys should be taking their own lives. No offense to any of them. I got respect. One of my dudes from Shiny, he 4 years ago he committed suicide, and he was that band was a group of boys who were on the down low who came up from literally nothing, and they rose to one of the best probably top best freaking bands, boy band groups of all time, and one of their members took it to, is not here anymore because of that. There's something else, and even his friends couldn't help him, and they wanted to. So the fact that they're still going after the fact that one of their friends gone, and they all, and by the way, they all carried his respect, guys, respect here, his coffin things, the case that he was put in, they all carried it along with I don't know if it was his girlfriend or his mom or his sister, but I think somebody else was in the back. But yeah, they all carried it. They love that man. So I don't see nobody really doing that over here because everybody's just a selfish piece of shit, to be honest. And
they like to sing about violence. They don't like to sing about the funerals.
They don't. But that's why I kind of respect more of the Asian culture a little bit in regards. I'm not putting on this high pedestal all the time. But what I'm saying is it's a vastly different from what we have here. And also, speak on Nigeria and other places, I respect those cultures. I respect all cultures outside of America in some sense, because what they got going over there, they actually have tradition. They have things that are still working to this day for them. And have they been? They're not extinct now, are they? By this American stuff, no, they're not extinct. They're still going for the most part. Now they might have their own set of issues over there because that's a whole different conversation, whatever. The traditions still hold up over there. That's what's keeping them prosperous. In the sense of like they're not dying out by stupidity or just dying because of some shit. There's some stuff that might be going on over there that we don't know. They're good that we don't know about, but doesn't mean that we can't find out or look it up. So to anybody here I know who's watching this conversation, me, Wes, Mike, or having when Mike comes back on, that's a real thing. That's why none of the music I don't listen to any new age music here. And if there is a song that comes out that'd be nice, it only comes from Disney or it comes from freaking the rock side. Because they haven't screwed up yet for me. Bullet for My Valentine is still going strong, and so is Disturbed. Those bands I respect. The only people I respect, technically, the music I respect now is from Disturbed and Bullet for My Valentine and Killswitch. Because they're still going strong and they're singing about the problems mostly. And the thing is, they haven't gone off the deep end, which is why I still love them. So, I mean, people can say like, "Well, Jay, you don't listen to any?" No, I don't. I jump. I don't care for it. It's disgusting to me. You can like it and listen to it, but I will not be listening to it. All I listen to is mostly Japanese and freaking rock and any Europe pop or dubstep or type of stuff. That stuff is nice. Listen to it. I just can't listen to anything that's modern American anymore. Like I said, it's been gone, and I'm quite cool with it. That's actually what's kept me have a level head the most of the time. The music I listen to too. So it helps. Whether you're AC/DC fan, or Metallica fan, or you're a Rolling Stones fan, or you are a Journey's fan, all that music helped. you in some way. And by the way, shots, like I said, when I say those type of cats that played that music, I actually resonate with some of their music, some of the stuff they were singing, especially Bon Jovi. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. What are you listening to now?
Now I'm actually going back to listen to some of the old things a little bit. So I had to what's my man? I listened after watching the Wraith movie. I went to go listen to Tim Freeman, or whatever his name, Tim Freeman, his song, and okay, Jedi, I got you. He said his connection cut off. It's cool. Don't worry, Jedi. I'm gonna end in like about 5 minutes. But so like I said, I'm listening to Tim Freeman. He did the song Where's the Fire? And that's a really, really good song. About like, just speeding and about racing and about like one's connection to the road of where he plans to go, like the path he chooses. So literally, that's a good song. I listened to that. And I guess now I'm going back to my like high school days and listening to some of the old Linkin Park music, which I still love to this day. I think it's Hybrid Theory and Meteora. I love all those songs. My man Chester Bennington, man, I got a lot of love and respect for that guy. Like that was one of my favorite. Yeah. Have a good night, Mike. Trust me, we'll be on tomorrow. If anything, I should be off the day after Monday, so I'll be able to hop on that too. So, but yes, it's some of those old musics I'm going back to listen, and Trust Company too. I'm listening to them again because I just want to forget the roots of where, of what made me where I am today, but also let me get through the times I need to get through because they do help in more ways than one. And Journey, I've been listening to Journey again too. It's been a while since I listened to Journey, so I went back to them. And I like their music
Journey
a lot.
Never get old.
They never gets old for me. And I'm talking about besides Don't Stop Believing. I'm talking about I'll Be Alright Without You. I like that song a lot. That song really mellows me out. I love that long. That one's a really good one. Because there's a lot of lyrics lyrics from their songs you can take and apply it to your life. Or actually learn
those artists. What makes those artists so good is that they did it on their own. They didn't have hundreds of writers and producers doing it for them.
Mm-hmm.
They were just puppets, essentially.
Yep, that's what they are now. Let's say some of these cats are puppets, and some of them are just freaking or propped up dolls to me, dolls. And I really don't care to listen to them, to be honest. And that's why I've always said, like I said, I've been checked out. That was never what I was supposed to listen to. Any of this new age crap. But like the old school leading up to like 2009, I think that was the last great year of music that I heard from people. Actually, the last good song I heard from a brother that had no cussing whatsoever, but that just sounded really good was the Candyman song from Alloy Black and Zed. That's a really good one. That's a really good song, and that's based off the Eminem thing, and I love that. And I mean, and guys, when I mean Eminem, I mean like the actual candies. When I say that, actually, I'll try pulling it up. We won't listen to it or anything, but hold on. Should be another. As long as I don't play it, they don't care. Okay.
Let me see if I remember the rules on that. So if you're reacting to videos, you can do that under fair use.
Yeah.
So it kind of depends on how you how you actually handle it, and then of course YouTube will automatically flag it. Automatically, Yep. You go in the back end and you just and you protest it, click fair use, and say, "Well, I've made this my own because I was reacting to it." Yeah, that's the
you have to
manipulate
it in some way. Yeah, like I said, you have to manipulate it in some way. That's what I'm trying to learn how to do. I gotta manipulate it so I can show different things, so they don't take my shit off or take the video off.
The annoying thing is, like on just a video, it's not so bad because you can fight it you can fight it right away. But they will knock off a live stream though. That's where it's dirty. So like you could literally be doing a live stream on the street, and then some dude like a store next to you is playing some pop music, it'll pick up that music and cut off your
Copyright.
live stream.
Yep.
Which you're still under the law. You're still perfectly fine, but you have no opportunity to fight that.
You don't.
So
it's pretty much like, up in arms at this point. Is what I tell people. So it's kind of like hard. So it's kind of like hard for you to argue against that with them. But like I said, majority of the music that you always go back to, you always go back to the core of what made you who you are, but also what you like listening to a lot, and it takes you back to your nostalgia days. Like I said, hence when I said Pokemon, the first movie soundtrack, that took me way back. Like, damn. And even though I'm 30, I do feel old. Like, god damn, that was so long ago that this was out.
And next year,
it makes
you'll feel even older.
Yeah, I will be in maybe 20 years when I'm 50. But overall,
they'll still be making some new Pokemon movies.
well, honestly, those artists got noticed off of that movie because that's tailored to kids at the time. The kids tailored to us, and I didn't think nothing of the music at the time. But when I got older, like a little bit, I'm like, yo, this song was really, really good at the time. J Bones, I am not giving you my headphones. You gotta stop that shit. he's my friend, but he's a troll. But but all in all, it, like I said, it does take you aback, and I got to felt that nostalgia again I haven't felt in a while, and I was like, damn. Just yesterday, I had to go back and look at all the Gundam openings, all the Gundam anime openings from literally from like 1980 all the way to like current, and those are mechs, and those are all Space Odyssey freaking shows. People got to understand that, and it takes you about like how old from where it started to where it is now. It's crazy. If it's something I'm gonna remember, I remember watching all the old ones on freaking Toonami. I can tell people all the time, like, bro, you have no idea what the struggle was. I didn't know what the hell the story was about. All I know is that these cool boys were in these freaking mechs, and they were 14, and they were just freaking like eradicating military freaking bases and shit, just taking shit down. And I'm like, okay, this. As a kid, like yo, I love robots. Now that I'm older, I understand the actual story and the politics and things. So it means more when you get older when you watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. I said it goes in two layers for you. Like as a kid, the robot smashing, like freaking what was that, Pacific Rim type stuff, like that type stuff. Kind of like Godzilla.
I never watched that movie.
Like
that just looked a little too that
weird.
Movie looked.
Be honest, Wes. Be honest. It's cool.
Not weird. Not a weird concept. It just at that time when the movies were coming out, like I think they were trying to compete with Transformers.
That's fair.
It was kind of just too big. What else?
I think they were bigger than Transformers. I'm gonna be honest.
To some degree, like too campy.
Yeah,
like too campy, too outlandish. Like the first Transformers movie was good. After that, they just went totally downhill. They need to stop making Transformers movies.
Well, the thing is, the Transformers are always like bigger than life in a sense because they're still alien robots. That
I'm not saying like
things.
I'm not saying like physically big. That just
actually they're sci-fi. Actually, think about it. It is sci-fi.
Yeah, it is sci-fi.
Yeah.
So the first Transformers movie, I think they did well, but they just kept changing it so much afterwards. Like they didn't even plan it out. They're like, oh, it's Transformers, we'll make money.
I agree.
In some aspects with the Transformers movies, it was too much like the cartoon, and in other ways, it was too little like the cartoon. So if you go back and watch, one of the things that made that cartoon so amazing in the 80s is that dialogue and action always overlapped. That way, they're squeezing a lot more into a single episode. But if you're sitting through a 3-hour movie, you don't need to do that. I don't need to hear some witty dialogue between two giant robots fighting. Okay, at the same time, they just squeezed too much into there. It was inundating, and in other ways where it wasn't enough like the cartoon. It's like everybody loved Optimus Prime because that was like the male character you wanted to grow up and be. Just
grow up, be like the leader and the guy who's responsible and they can take orders. And not take orders, the guy that can literally give the orders out, make the plans, and everybody would follow. He's a leader. Simple enough,
yeah.
and you love his voice.
Yeah,
You would
and
follow
he
him.
was, yeah, he was stoic, just a firm, masculine presence. I think at the start of the second movie, they're hunting down Decepticons. He finds a Decepticon, puts a gun to his head, and says, "Any last words?" Bang! You just destroyed. You destroyed everyone's childhood at that point. That is not who Optimus Prime is.
Yeah. Optimus Prime is not a killer, but he does what's necessary in order to protect peace and things like that. He does that, but the thing is not. But the thing I want to label
He's not
about
an
him, he's not
executioner.
naive.
He
He's not an
believes in
executioner. Yeah,
he believes in justice, not flagrant
not like
executions.
radical. He's not Punisher, by the way. Yeah, he's not Punisher. We get that. Yeah, a Punisher is an executioner.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
okay
you're
with
trying to make
Punisher
him out
doing
to
that
be.
stuff.
Well, yeah, it's Punisher though, but because he can get away with it. That's his character. That's the same way. That's why we're a little bit more not lenient. We get him because we know what he went through, and also that his mentality comes from military and a place of literally having lost everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we do get it. We definitely get him. So that's why when I say Optimus Prime or Punisher, I agree with both. I agree with both people, but the difference is it kind of leads to Punisher's side a little bit, just a little bit, and the reason why is because if you really want to get rid of the world of people, then you got to permanently end them. At least the ones that are a hazard to making things progress.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that, then I can actually help. I said it would be better for that. If I get rid of all the dictators across the entire world, all the pedophiles, rapists, freaking traffickers, freaking all terror. If I do all that, that would help a lot of people off right then and there. The only difference is you just have to learn how to pick a new leader this time, and hopefully you guys pick right through actual means and not a democracy or some shit. Just actually vote a person that actually cares about you guys as a whole, the country, I guess, the people. Well, I would say the country and its people. That's really has to go down to kind of like Thor. Asgard is not a place; it's the people. That's what it's about. That's why I agree with that. What Odin was saying, I agree with you. That's what it is. The people, not the actual place. The people, they make the place. Like I said, the place is just a place. It could be anywhere, but it can't be anything without the people in it who reside in it. So
how did you feel about? How did you feel about Endgame's reimagining of Asgard and Thor?
Oh, reimagining of God. Okay. Okay. One part I hate it, but at the same time, I guess I can agree with some people when they say it's good to say you don't have to be sexy looking in order to be a superhero to actually get work done. And plus, he only got away with it because he's a Viking god. That's the only loophole. He can get some real. He's still a god. Why he can move like that? That makes sense. I'll leave it away. Hear me? I'll leave it alone because he's a god. If he was like freaking Captain America and he was fat and had a gut, he ain't moving like that. He's not moving like that. I don't believe that. But also, I wanted him on all my heroes to look stacked like they're supposed to be. If that's the last movie, and then I'm cool with that. Everybody thought he was gonna magically lose that freaking weight when he called the hammers. He's gonna turn red regular, and I'm like, that wasn't gonna happen. I didn't see that, but they could have did that. But
well, they in that time where they're getting ready to do the time heist, he could have spent because they have to take
working
6
out.
months. So, they could have showed him working out and getting back his freaking god bod,
Yeah, exactly. And the thing was, she told him he needed to eat more salad. But the thing is, Thor doesn't really. I've never seen a fat Thor ever in my life. No, under any education. If anything, he's more buffer like his dad, or just more, just more stacked. He's older, like when he's the king. Like he's just more stacked.
Yeah.
But with this, it's just his diet was all beer. It was that's what it was.
Beer and depression.
And depression, yeah, exactly what it was.
I did think it was funny that he was fighting an internet troll in the beginning.
Yeah.
Instead of a real troll, they did
yes,
that was kind of cute. But I don't like
he was arguing with a Fortnite character. I'm sorry, that was so funny. He said like when
this is real Thor here.
Yeah. Oh, take your freaking arms and shove them up your butt. I was like, yo. That's modern day freaking the average little kid player that would say some stuff on the line, and then how he reacted is how players react. Like, dude, I'm like, oh my god, stereotype. Oh my god, it's funny though, but it's true though, because people are sensitive like that.
So I don't like how Thor could just not catch a break. Like they really fucked up his character arc. If you look at Iron Man's character arc, it's amazing. It was always Iron Man versus his own ego, and the final snap at Endgame is when he finally conquered his ego. That was
well. I would say I would say this. I think his redemption after the whole Ultron mess, I think we felt bad for him after Civil War because Cat was really still our favorite at that time, and he still was my favorite, and I rocked with him. But I think what really helped me redeem like Iron Man's character, even after the loss after Civil War, which I did agree that shouldn't have happened to him. Even though he's trying to do the right thing, and to be put in check and stuff like that, because I can't be doing this stuff again. This ain't right. It was really when he started taking on Peter as a mentor role, try to be a mentor to Peter. And that's why I love Homecoming so much. He literally sat him down and told him, I did listen to you, kid. I did listen. I wasn't just saying stuff. I was listening to you. Who did call the FBI? He says, I was the only one who believed in you. Everybody says I was freaking crazy for recruiting a 14-year-old freaking kid. I'm like, yeah, okay, first of all, Tony, we all agree that you were crazy to do that. We all agree that it's crazy that you did that. But the thing is, he was trying to mentor him to actually be him, make sure that he's better than him. And I actually agree with people to this day where I really thought about this. I had all week to think about this. It was literally Peter Parker's whole trilogy was him becoming Spider-Man, the Spider-Man we know and love that's in the books. But also, one of the things I was happy about that I think people understand, I was getting pissed off that they kept rushing this dude out of high school. I was getting pissed at that. They did it with Toby, and then they did it with Andrew, and I was tired. I was done with it. But with Tom, we took our time. Well, he was still a kid. Yeah.
When you hire a teenager. Yeah. Tobey Maguire was 26 when he was hired. He couldn't hold on to being 18 forever. And then Andrew Garfield was 28. And I remember watching the second Andrew Garfield, and there was a scene where he's in full sun and you could see gray hairs. I think at some point they remastered that because they made him look a little younger. I rewatched it with my girls a few weeks ago. I'm like, hey, I remember him looking a lot older.
Right.
But they can't keep that up forever, so they had to put those actors out of high school. But yeah, Tom Holland, I think he was 18 or 19 when they hired him.
He was 19 when he first started, and then he's got older. I think he's like 24. Should be 24, maybe a little bit more higher than that. 24, 25. But yeah, and the thing is, we purposely got him out of high school. We saw him graduate. Until we didn't technically see graduation, but he did get out, and
now he's starting college finally.
He's gonna be starting college, like the animated series Spider-Man, and I'm looking forward to what those movies could be with the college, because they can literally do anything with those now. But the thing is, he started off a place at his low end. Remember, he started off high, with help, all these people helping him, but also learning out what it meant to be Spider-Man. Now he's by himself, he's literally in the dirt, in the wind, technically. So he's got to build himself back up. And everybody likes that. I do like that too, because I like that idea. It was him learning that he has to be him and nobody else. And Tony, that's what Tony was trying to tell him throughout all the movies, literally, especially in Homecoming. I want you to be better than me, which is why I headed over Edith to you. You're not the next Iron Man. You're the next Spider-Man. That's who you're going to be. And that's why I like Far From Home too. When Happy sat him down and told him, "You're not Iron Man. You're never going to be Iron Man. No one can live up to Tony. Not even Tony himself," which is crazy. He couldn't live up to himself, which makes sense because of his ego. And that's what you said, the ego thing. That's what Tony was. But the difference is he changed throughout his entire journey. That's why I really love Iron Man's character after Homecoming, and I love it more from freaking Infinity War to Endgame, because he had his little 3000, his little Morgan. I love that. He changed completely to what he was before. And he says, I got to tell you my program. He said, that's right. I won't help you guys because I got something here now finally. Something that I didn't think I deserved, but now I'm in the right state of mind. And actually with a lady that should have left my ass probably the first movie,
Yeah.
to be honest. Like I said, civilian relationships don't work, but they made the movie one work. And he was able to produce a kid because of it. And be a father. So I was happy of Iron Man's journey. I'm glad. He really did drop his ego once he had his I think once he started mentoring Peter, it really started going down, started dropping it a little bit. And then after that, it was completely gone when he had his kids and his wife. So I do agree with you on that, Wes. He did lose it. He finally let go of the ego when he was willing to make the sacrifice. It was gone completely. So I do agree with you because he really showed it. And I know Captain America is my favorite character too. Like that's why I've always said they both tied because Captain America's whole thing was like, yes, he was never in a place that he was technically supposed to be, but the difference was he holds those old ideas that we hold greatly towards. And if you're a soldier of any kind, you kind of get where he's coming from. Especially like the government can't be trusted because look what happened. Like what he said to Nick Fury, Hydra grew underneath your shoes and no one freaking noticed. So he said like this all goes because it's dangerous to have to rely on something that's not concrete and that can be governed the correct way. And back in Civil War, the safest hands are still our own. And he says we may not be perfect, but we get that. But it's better in our hands than it being anybody else's. And I get both are right. People didn't understand that somewhere. Both are right. The problem with freedom, like there's goodness in freedom, but there's a problem with it in the general sense because people can go out and shoot and do whatever they want if you do that. But also security. Tony's right. There needs to be some security for all this stuff. You know, that's cool to have security, but when you have too much of it, then it puts a limit on what you can do. So you see what I'm saying? They conflict with one another. So like I said, a lot of people need to take what's really in these movies and see these concepts. Like, there are a lot of real world concepts we can learn from these things. And I got it when we saw the movie with my friends. Like, when we saw it in theaters, I'm like, yo, this is so different from what we regularly see from a regular standard Marvel movie. Like, this is different. And we do understand. I love freedom as much as the next guy because I'm all about someone's thoughts being constrained and having free thought. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But also, there has to be contingencies in place for certain things. So I agree with both stances on that. So I don't think one is inherently right over the other. But Captain America's whole struggle, him just trying to be in a world that he doesn't belong in, was like really the whole point of his character. To be the leader, to lead the team, but also he wanted a piece of that life too. He never got that was denied him when he went into the ice. You can get that dance with Peggy, and so freaking Endgame. Freaking Avengers 2 teased that, and then he saw her again when he go to travel back in the past and everything. And I'm like, yeah. And that's when he knew he was gonna make that choice to put those stones back, but go get that life. Which I really respect his choice. He deserved it. He more than anybody deserved to get that life. Because of all the sacrifices he's made for himself, because he's very selfless. That's the thing about Captain America. He's very selfless. He's that soldier. Well, the world's greatest soldier in history.
It's just a class act, which is what we needed him to be. But it is getting late for me over here. I need to get going.
Yeah, same for me. I gotta work tomorrow, but I'm gonna if Jedi does his stream tomorrow, then I'll hop on it. Hopefully you'll be over there too. I think he said he'll try to do one tomorrow. Hopefully he feels well. But cool. Thanks for joining, Wes. This went on longer than I thought it would go on. I was only expecting 2 hours, but Jedi came on and we had a mass load of conversations and things like that. So I think it was an all-out great chill session. But yeah, man. Everybody look forward to the interview that's going to happen next week with Ben Unfiltered. I got to get in touch with them because we're going to probably try to do that Monday. So I'm trying to get in contact with them tonight and send them a text and see if he can do it. And then we'll probably do a One Tree Hill stream next week too. I'll have to figure that out. One Tree
Hill?
Yep, the series.
Okay.
And that's a series that me and Jay Bones have watched when we were young. If you're a basketball fan of any kind, you would have watched that, and that would have helped cultivate you to be a man. One of the things that helped me. But like I said, we'll talk about that next week in the next stream. All right, Wes, have a good night. All the cats, you guys have a good night, and we are out.
Night.